All right, I think the stream should be live now. Just got to make sure that the audio works and everything. But yeah, hi everyone. I can see some people already joined the stream. So you have Brayden, Rainmaster, BJ Haunts. Yeah, welcome to the stream site. Jazzy VR, Haunt Seeker, Halloween Inflatable Prototype Life. Yeah, Drawn Boards, Spooky Time. Yeah, welcome to the stream, everyone. Yeah, audio works and everything. Yeah, hi Kelly, hi Jack of Spades. Before we get started, I just want to load this up on my computer just so I can see the chat better, because it's going to be annoying looking at my phone constantly. But yeah, pretty much for today's stream, as you can see, I've got just all these animatronics just in these boxes around me, and pretty much just going to be unboxing all of them today, or at least as much as I can. Pretty much plan to do a stream until around 11 or noon my time, so around 3 to 4 hours. Typically this stream, I do it each year and it lasts around 3 hours, but might go for 4 this year just because there's so much more stuff. Yeah, just gonna load this up on my laptop quickly. Yeah, hi MW Haunts, welcome. All right, and should be loaded on here now. Oh yeah, Artem Skeleton, welcome. Just getting ads on my video now. I'm trying to load it up. It seems like the audio and everything is working. Okay, I see Artem. Can I do Dean or Lantern Keeper first? Yeah, I guess I can do some of those first. Oh, I forgot to turn volume off on my stream. On BJ Arms to do your most expensive one first. Yeah, my most expensive probably be like the Skill Crane, or even my Bluetooth Rebirth guitar. He was $300 here in Canada. But use some of those ones too. And yeah, Drawn Boards said, what are the animatronics? Yeah, I guess probably to start off the stream, let me just show you like somewhat of what I have here, so then you all know like some of the stuff I can unbox, because of course for this stream I'm pretty much just going to be unboxing all this stuff just like on request, so if someone says it in the chat I'll unbox it. And yeah, Haunt Seeker, what's my oldest one? My oldest one's actually Jumpin' Spider right here, 2015 model. He's a cool one. But yeah, let me take you around and show you pretty much all that I have so you know. I've kind of divided up into 3 different sections to unbox stuff, and then just for my collection video, which I'm hopefully going to film either tonight or tomorrow morning. But pretty much, already got the witch right there. She's out of box, of course, because that's just the way she came from Home Depot. But over here, it's like the carnival type of stuff. Of course, down there, you have the Sword Swallower. He's an awesome one. Excited to unbox him. Over here, we got Peekaboo Clown, Hugs the Clown. Also got a Two-Faced Teddy. We've got Henry Hustle. We got the Lowe's Reaper right there from 2017. We got Mr. Dark, Bluetooth Reaper with guitar. My new guy, he's a cool one. Got the Flaming Skull Post and the Raven. Got Bog Zombie. We got Dean the Deathologist and Jack Spades, which didn't really come in any nice box, so I suppose Arm Flow's on there. Got Cerberus. We've got the Pop-Up Girl, Yoda, Skill Crane. Love Skill Crane, it's probably my favorite. Hauntress, Death Row. This guy's probably my oldest animatronic. I found my garage sale a couple years ago, but he's cool. Got Shred Corpse, Joan Spider, Wanda Webworth, Roman Creed Bear, Ron Toys, Darwin Dolly, Twisted Jack, Fiddler Skeletons, Ron Farmer, Little Jack Carver, Lantern Keeper, Pumpkin Twins, the Pumpkin, Rusty, of course, and Scarecrow. So yeah, those are ones I have. So if you ever do want to request one to be unboxed, you can put it down below in the chat. And yeah, Artem Skeleton, which one am I doing first? First, oh no, I think you're the one who suggested a couple of things because you said Dean or Lantern Keeper. So I guess we can probably do either Dean or Lantern Keeper first. And yeah, Spook from the Black Lagoon. Which one is my favorite? Honestly, Skill Crane. I think he has to be my favorite. Oh no, he's just so different from all the other animatronics. So he's like a claw machine. All these other ones are just like these big characters and stuff. But this guy, it's like actually, I don't know, something a bit different. But he's a cool one. And Anthony Jackson, what is this hair? Yeah, I don't know what this hair is. And BJ on said Mr. Dark. And yeah, Rusty would be cool too. Yeah, the one thing with Rusty is he is a cool one, but fortunately mine doesn't work. And I don't know, he's still a cool one to check out because I did try and DIY him a bit, but yeah. And yeah, Artem Skelty said Skill Crane is a really cool one. Hope I try and find one November 1st. Yeah, I'm not sure if actually selling Skill Crane like new this year. I know a couple of stores I've seen them on clearance, but I don't know, maybe you can find one. Drawn board said, do you also eat onions for breakfast? Not usually. Yeah, hi Yariel. Yeah, to start off the unboxings though, I think we're gonna have to go with one of Artem's suggestions since those were the first two I saw, so either Dean or Lantern Keeper. And then after that I saw about Mr. Dark. Oh, yeah, and Artem said, do you know what the Skill Crane sale price is? I've seen them on clearance this year for 200, so 100 off, which isn't too bad price. And when Hansu said you almost bought Rusty last year. Oh yeah, Haunted Hill Farm. Yeah, I think they are still salvaged. I remember about that. Yeah, Rusty's a cool one, but I don't know, just such a faulty one. Because I actually bought two of them. The first one broke, I had to return, then I got a new one, and that one eventually broke. All right, so to start off these unboxings, yeah, let's get right into it. That's enough talking for right now. All right, so yeah, Dean or Lantern Keeper first. Let's start with Lantern Keeper, I think, because he's the newest one and he's a cool one. I'll of course bring his box like over here to this bigger area to set him up. Then I'll move him into place where I plan to have him. All right, here we go. Got his box right here. When Drawn Boards said if you could bring back one animatronic for this year, who would you pick? Honestly, I think I would have to say on a Pumpkin Nester, which I think he is supposed to be returned. I'm not 100% sure, but I do really want to get him. Yeah, Yarl said, do I have Jack the Reaper? I do not. He's a cool one, though. I would want to get him. And yeah, Spook from the Black Lagoon, you can see the difference in the boxes over the years. Yeah, you really can. And this year they have, like, these sort of brand new box designs, which are weird. I don't know, it's like the background and everything's still the same, but then it changes the side there and picture on the side. I don't mind the new box design, though. I think it's better than the last one they had, but nothing compares to that original green font. Yeah, Lantern Keeper's box is bigger than you thought. I guess it is, yeah, it's a pretty big box. But it's pretty square too. So I guess let's get this guy in the box here. For him, of course, the first parts we got right here is the boots, which I could not fit inside the box. I don't know why, but lots of stuff I just can't get back in. Yeah, BJ said, do you recommend the 7-foot Ghastly Gravedigger Animatronic decoration from Techie? Honestly, I don't remember what that one is. But it's probably a good one from the name, like 7 foot. It's a nice one. Yeah, new boxes are fine, but yeah, definitely miss those old ones. And the Lantern Keeper though, some pants right here, which Aren't too detailed, but they do look nice. Yeah, next piece right here is, of course, the lantern right there, which looks pretty nice. Like, oh, just like how it is. I think it did have the flickering effect in it, which is nice. And then, yeah, the sculpt on it looks nice. The paint job, I mean, it looks alright. It looks a little bit like roughed up and stuff, so it's decent. Yeah. Oh, and you said talk to one of the people that worked at Spiro, and yeah, I talked to someone too that works at a Spiro Halloween here, and I heard apparently today it's supposed to open, but it's not 100% certain. So I guess we'll see, but if it does open, hopefully I'll be able to check it out this weekend. Yeah, do I have the Terrifier Santa Claus? I do not. Yeah, next up here you can see the one hand right there. This is of course the one that holds that lantern on there. I like just how big the hand is, like just compared to mine, that is massive. And BJ said, can you buy the animatronics on display from Spirit? I think you can. It's usually just end of season though, like not right now, you can't. Ooh, and what is my favorite animatronic in retail that I don't have? Oh, honestly, that's a hard question. There's a lot of good ones out there. Yeah, honestly, I don't know, but for this year, one that I still really want is the Costco Reaper. I don't know, I like the look of him. He's a good one for cheaper. And there's, of course, the other hand right there. That's the shushing finger. So listen. What art you said some stores in your city have Young Heat. That's awesome. I heard the like North store by me it was got in Young Heat. Of course, next up, got the adapter right there. Yeah, Costco Reaper, so cool for $150. I agree. That's a really good price. Some leg pulls here with the Lantern Keeper, of course. And then, yeah, I also got these pins, which it's with these, whatever it's called, Pan Asian Creations animatronics. They use these like pins a lot of the time now, which is interesting. Usually only see those for Christmas decorations, but I guess it is nice for these ones, so it just helps like hold on the arms. Why does Costco put up Christmas trees in August and Halloween stuff in October? Yeah, I have no idea. It's so weird. Oh, and you're playing Plants vs. Zombies remaster? That's nice. And yeah, Arts and Skeleton, I did see on, I think it was Instagram, you got that new Walmart Pumpkin Reaper guy. He's an awesome one. I kind of want to get him. And next to the Lamp Keeper. Right here is the torso mech. You can see right there. Turns from side to side. Well, next up here is the big head, which look at that right there. That's one of my favorite parts of this guy. I like that head. I don't know, it's just kind of interesting how it is. But yeah, that is awesome right there. It lights up and everything. It's so cool. When Joanne said hi, yeah, welcome. And Artem, you said some Dollaramas have had Christmas stuff. Yeah, that's crazy. I still haven't seen any location of Christmas stuff, but I still haven't even seen some with Halloween, which is crazy. Ooh, next up here, though, we've got the torso piece in here. Of course, his chest, that all lights up. And then, of course, his arm right in here, it has the mech to make him, like, shush you. But that's so cool. I like that piece on him. And Spooky Time, you said you have Two-Faced Teddy and Mutant Sewer Rat. Yeah, those are some nice ones. I got Two-Faced Teddy this year, but haven't got Mutant Sewer Rat. He's one I would like to get, but I don't know, I probably won't get him. So base for Lantern Keeper. Lastly, what we have in here is just instructions. And of course, ground stakes. He is outdoor rated and plan to have him out in the pumpkin patches here. When BJ said he got the pop-up pumpkin head from Lowe's this year, yeah, I think I know what that one is. I'm not 100% sure, but if it is the one I'm thinking of, that's a cool one. And yeah, hi Cameron and hi Vincent Halloween Spirit, welcome. Walmart having Christmas stuff is illegal. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Walmart. It's like the second they got the Halloween, they also got the Christmas. Like they should get out their Halloween stuff way earlier, in my opinion. And what do I think of Home Depot Chewbacca and Goofy? I do really love the Goofy. He's a really cool one, and then Chewbacca's a really cool one too. Honestly, I think I'd say Chewbacca's like the best one this year, at least of the Canadian stuff that we're getting. US stuff, I'm not sure if there's ones in the US I like more, but yeah. Yeah, Chewbacca kind of cool from Home Depot. Yeah, I don't know, I really love these Star Wars ones. Of course, though, now let's get into the setup of lantern cable right here, which first step is going to be with the base right here. Of course, it has these little like foot hook pins, which I always appreciate when they do that. And Jarl said, can I unbox Two-Face Teddy? Yeah, unbox it eventually. I think currently the list of stuff I'm going to unbox this guy. Then I think it was Dean, then Mr. Dark, and I think we'll do Teddy. Alright, but first of all, we've got the poles right here, which I think these are the next thing going. Oh no, it's a little bit weird with this guy trying to get the boots on for him. Which, yeah, these go on and then we put on the boots. One there on each side. It's kind of weird his legs because they're sort of like tilted inwards to him, which I don't know if I've ever seen Animatronics sort of like tilt inward from the base, but that's kind of cool. Oh, and Cameron Chun said, do you listen to the rock band Simple Plan? Yeah, I do. I actually saw them at a concert last summer, which honestly they're a really good band. I love them. And yeah, I think you need to do Mr. Dark outside from how big he is. No, Mr. Dark fits here in my garage. Of course, the roof in here, it's like 11 foot, and Mr. Dark's like only around 9 foot, so he'll fit in here. I put these boots on, which you have to like twist it around a bit, like that. Which is, oh, it's weird trying to put these on. There we go, got those. Next up here is, of course, going to be with our 2 foam pieces. Those are going to go on top right here. Very tiny foam pieces, just to go over that one part. Yeah, have you seen the new Five Nights at Freddy's Haunted House for Halloween Horror Nights? I haven't seen any videos yet, but I do really want to search that up. I've been meaning to do that. I've heard it's been really cool, though. Yeah, Halloween Horror Nights, it's awesome there. I hope that I get to go one year. Except though, I've got the cans right here. Oh, and he said Heckles is the same way with the legs going moves. Yeah, that's interesting. I haven't had any animatronics that have done that yet. Or I don't think I have. Oh, and Vince, he said he got Dean the Deathologist. He's an awesome one. Yeah, my Dean, I was lucky to find like the store display on like mega clearance last year, which there's something wrong with his control box when I bought him, but I was able to get a new part and now it works. Yeah, Dean is an awesome one. Oh, and hi Eli, hi Tyler, welcome. All right, there we go. Next, let's get that piece on. We did. We can pull the pants up here over top of the mechanism. Which, yeah, there we go, and you can see, come down pretty nicely. Gotta fix a little bit there over the boots, but those are nice in there. Yeah, Artem, we want to get Dean, but yeah, 268 is a lot for him. I don't know why they raised the Canadian price, because it was 200 last year. Yeah, 268 is like not worth it for him. What was the next step on here? Yeah, next step would of course be with the big mech right here with the clothing and everything. This big piece right here is of course going to go on top. And there we go. There's also a little wire here in the back we need to connect. The old green wire that goes to another green wire in here. So there we go. Wires are also nice because they're all like the outdoor raid ones too. Yeah, for an extra $30 you can get Jackbox Clown over Dean the Deathologist. It's crazy, like, yeah, it's just such a big price jump, like $70 up. Oh, he was 150 in the US last year and 200 this year for him? Yeah, I don't know. They're, like, lots of return stuff, they're raising the price this year. I don't understand why. All right, next step here is of course going to be with the the arms on here. Which, let's get this one on first. Of course, the one that holds the lantern right there, which I like how it looks right there. Nice detail on there and everything. Yeah, the lantern just sort of like clips on like in between there. Alright, so let's get this piece on. This is the arm that of course does not move. Yeah, let's get this on here. This little fork hook connected up here. There we go, got that in there. So I'm gonna fix the arm. And yeah, hi Mr. Bruh, welcome. And heebie-jeebie freights. And heebie-jeebie freights, what am I building? This, of course, Lantern Keeper, Spirit Outwing, awesome animatronic. And drawn boards, you said you think you're gonna get Bullseye. Yeah, Bullseye's a nice one. I do like him a little bit better in person, but the price just still seems like a lot. Yeah, what do I think of the new Christmas Goofy animatronic? He's a really cool one. He would be one I'd want to get, but I don't think he is coming to Canada. They didn't add him to the website the other day when they released the other Christmas stuff. I did see the new Grinch is coming to Canada though, which is interesting. Alright, next up here, got this other arm put on. Yeah, it just goes on like that. Then we got these little pins right here. One of these goes in the arm to make sure it doesn't fall off. Tyler, Bullseye's not really on your list. Yeah. I don't know, Bullseye's one that some people love him, some people hate him, I think. Oh, not personally one that I would get. Unless it was on like clearance, then like maybe. Because he's a decent one, but yeah. Well, Tyler said the Spirit lineup this year is not very good. Yeah, I don't know. Some people say this lineup this year is not that good, but honestly, I really like what Spirit has this year. Like, I think it's definitely better over last year. I don't know if it is better than 2023, but it's definitely better than lots of the other animatronic lineups we've seen over the last few years from Spirit, I would say. Honestly, lots of the characters they have this year, it's awesome. Alright, this arm right there, some Velcro on there. It's filling up a bit. Yeah, heebie-jeebie freights. Yeah, I'm feeling Helen is gonna be amazing this year. Yeah, I agree. Especially for me here. I have a lot of like cool plans for the haunt and everything. It's gonna be insane. And yeah, this year Halloween's finally on a Friday. Which yeah, that is awesome. It's always annoying when it's on like a weekday and then I have school and I have to come back and only have like an hour to get everything ready, but so you're actually having like the whole afternoon pretty much. It'll be nice. And stay up late, so next day's a weekend. Yeah, taking 20 minutes to unbox it. Yeah, I don't know. It takes a while trying to unbox stuff and talk. Maybe I should do less talking, more setting up. Yeah, I'm gonna try to unbox all of them. I'm not sure if I will actually do all of them. I probably won't, because my plan is to go for only like maximum 4 hours, but I may be able to get them all done. Yeah, speed this up a bit. Alright, another wire in the back right here, and you connect the lantern keeper. There we go. Now he's almost done. Just gotta get the head on right here. And yeah, hi Ryan the dog. Welcome. On Spirit this new year is mid. Home Depot has a lot of smaller than you thought it would. Yeah, I don't know, Home Depot, I think it's just like they're supposed to have a big lineup, but they canceled a lot of stuff. Which I don't get like why they would do that. But I don't know. At least the one guy that they canceled from Home Depot, the clown guy, whatever his name was, Jackbox Clown, at least he's coming to Canada, but I feel like that's supposed to be in the US that I don't think will anymore. Yeah, and this guy, you like him? Yeah, he's an awesome animatronic. Let's just fix this one arm on here. We just gotta plug him in and do a demo of him. Yeah, how long have I been doing the stream for? 26, yeah, I think it took me around 20 minutes to unbox this guy. I need to go faster to get this all done today. Yeah. So I'm just want to pull over here, Colin. There we go. So yeah, there's what he looks like currently. So let's just plug him in, do a demo of him so you all can see and hear what he does. Yeah, you like the Home Depot lineup this year, and Lowe's is really good as well. Yeah, Lowe's is pretty good, but one thing with Lowe's is the price seem a little bit much, but so cool. Bye, Vincent. Thanks for joining for a bit. And do I have Broken Spine Girl? No. I do not have Exorcist or Menace and Molly. I do want to get Menace and Molly though, or the Broken Spine Girl. Those two are definitely two that I would like to see return eventually. I guess Menace and Molly they did already return her, but online only, which it's just too much to ship stuff from the US to Canada. Oh, you heard all the Christmas Giant props are canceled for US this year. Yeah, I don't remember hearing about like what Christmas Giants are supposed to be. So, yeah, I don't know, maybe they were canceled. Do I have the Megalodon? I do not. I think that's the big shark guy, right? Because I do not have him. Oh, and should he get Headcase Harry or Peekaboo Clown off eBay? Oh no. Why would he get it off eBay though? Aren't those two that are like in stores this year? But those two. I think I'd have to say the one guy, Headcase Harry. I think he's cooler. Or Exorcist Emily's the same as Broken Spine Girl. Right, because, yeah, they renamed her for HalloweenCostumes.com, which is weird. Oh, like the huge Santa, big sled, huge snowman, deer, they're all canceled in the US. Yeah, I never heard about that. I think that's the Home Depot ones, right? Which, yeah, that sucks if they are canceled. Alright, but here, of course, Lantern Keeper. I'm just gonna do all these animatronics just on Try Me. Just simpler. Of course, got the little Try Me button. This came with my Raven animatronic from Home Depot, which is interesting that lots of these Home Depot ones this year come with little Try Me's. All right, everyone. Here, of course, is Lantern Keeper. Gonna do a demo of him. I think he should be loud enough, but yeah, let's hear him.
You must be silent. The darkness is always listening.
Yeah, this guy is so cool. Yeah, so much about him. The motion's pretty good. I like the just lighting feature. Of course, when you have this in on mode, it's like constantly lit, so even when he's not talking. And it might be the same audio. Different.
If you make even the tiniest sound,
yeah, he's such a cool one. I love him.
find you.
one artist said what animatronics have been boxed so far and what ones are left. So far, just Lanterkeeper right here, which I'm demoing. Which I don't know why I'm doing this so slow. I need to do this faster. And Grave Dancer is the worst. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Grave Dancer either. I don't know like what's up with that one. Like, I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. Is the main thing for me. Right, but there's Lantern Keeper. Let's put him aside and then try to do some of these other unboxings faster. It was too slow. What's the least favorite animatronic I own? Oh, that's a hard one to say because on all these animatronics, I buy them because I like them. So it's hard to say one that I don't like, but I don't know, looking around here at the ones that I like the least, I don't know, I might have to say Rusty just because it's such a faulty animatronic. Like, I don't know why they couldn't just make them, like, operational, actually work. But, I don't know, yeah, I'll say Rusty just because he's such a, like, bad one for just quality and everything. Do I have Peekaboo Penny? I do not. Peekaboo Penny is another cool one though that I would like to have. Where's Lanterkeeper right here? This box for today is gonna be right there. Which hopefully all these animatronics fit in here because I don't know, it's gonna be packed once I get these all up. Alright. One Dom I see said next month you're gonna be getting Jack the Reaper, Fighting Trixie, and Headcase Harry. Yeah, those three are some good ones. Are those four? How many was that? Yeah, that was four. Yeah, Jack the Reaper. I would like to have Jack the Reaper, but I don't know, he's a cool one. Yeah, do I have Art the Clown? I do not. Art is cool though, I like him. Can we get a demo of the witch with the frog? Yeah, sure. Of course, she's a new one from Home Depot. We'll do a quick demo for y'all. Wherever the triangle was, there it is.
Come closer, dearie. The cauldron is brewing something wicked tonight.
Yeah, this thing is so cool. I don't know, I know, like, each year at Home Depot they have these smaller ones, but I never buy them, but, I don't know, this one right here, I don't know, it's like 50 bucks, I like that jump scare, it's a pretty cool one, I'm happy I got it. Yeah, of course, a little demo of her. And what animatronics am I gonna do now? Next up, I think was gonna be Dean the Deathologist, then Mr. Dark, and then Two-Face Teddy, I think. And can we get a demo of the Landkeeper? I just did a demo of him, but yeah. And yeah, Heebie-Jeebie, keep up the good work. Yeah, thanks. I will. And you're good to go for now. Alright, see you next time. And do I have Hugs the Clown? I do. Hopefully unbox him at some point. Oh, is there any animatronics I regret buying? I don't think I would say there's any I regret buying. Except maybe Rusty, because he's just so faulty. I don't know why I bought that thing. I remember when I bought him, I even saw the videos of just like how badly it was working for some people, but I don't know. I should have got one that year that actually works well. Here, let's do Dean though. He should be a faster one to get up. Yeah, of course for Dean right here. Base and some leg pulls. And can we get a setup of Peekaboo Clown? Yeah, we can get him at some point here. And Lovely Tease that you're a big fan. Awesome. Oh, it's actually your birthday and you just picked up Sadistic Sadie. Yeah, that's awesome. Happy birthday. And Sadistic Sadie's a cool one. Honestly, she's definitely not like the best of the year. She's just a smaller, simpler one, but still cool. We can unbox Cerberus, three-headed dog. Yeah, I can get him unboxed. Maybe he'll be a good one to unbox next, just 'cause he's over here, I don't know. Some like pants and shirts right there. I do have the one that spits out candy from its mouth. That, of course, is the, what was his name? Trick or Treat Pete, which I do not have him. I don't know, I've heard things about Trick or Treat Pete, like he's apparently a faulty one. By faulty, I mean like the candy feature gets stuck quite a bit. I don't know. He's probably not one I'd get anyways, but I mean, he's still a cool looking one. Daphne though, got a cup right there, which is cool. Like just detail on there. What's the box design for Dean? You haven't seen it before. Of course, the box I have right here. This isn't like the box that like he would have been sold in stores. Unfortunately, this guy never came with like a real box, so I think the original box art though was like all purple. It's like a photo of him and everything that said some stuff about him. Do I have Trick or Treat Sam? I do not. Sam is one that I really wish I did buy because there's a few different years that they sold Sam, and yeah, I'm really sad that I never did get him because he's a cool one. But yeah, I got the control box right here for him. And of course, the last step right here is with the bottle right here, which the one thing with this guy is the lighting feature still doesn't work on him. So it's supposed to have the lights going through there. You can see it's like this LED strip, which unfortunately doesn't work. The rest of this guy does fortunately work. I was able to get a new control box and everything, which is awesome, but of course, that thing doesn't work. And is Hugs the Clown coming back? I don't know. I don't think so. Originally, like, I was speculating that maybe he would, because in the teaser video we saw the yellow eyes, but then after that I realized a lot of people said that's probably just for Valak, so I don't think Hugs the Clown has come back this year. And Rolf the Goober, hi, welcome. And what do I think of Valak? Valak, I think it's a cool one. I've never seen the Nun movies or anything, so it's not a character I care too much about, but the animation is pretty cool. And you're very excited for Christmas this year. Yeah, I agree. Christmas is going to be awesome. We have an awesome display again this year, too. Of course, Dean Doll, let's get him set up. We got the base right here, which, light shine in the window right there. Turn this way. Yeah, less sunshiny. Should you cancel your order for the one that spits candy out its mouth? Yeah, that guy. I don't know, I mean, if you already have him ordered, like, you could just test him out first to see if he works well and everything. He's the one that you like, and then return him. Yeah, and honestly, Trick or Treat P is not that good. Yeah, that opinion, I can kind of agree with that. Just like from the stuff I've heard, like his one feature just doesn't work the greatest, but I still do like the look of him. The concept's cool. The audio, it's cool. I can hook up Bluetooth and play whatever sounds you want of him, but still, I don't know. They should have fixed up that candy feature more. All right, but Dean right here got the legs on. Next up, his shoes right here, which I love the shoes right here. They're like so much better, higher quality than lots of like the stuff like Spirit and other retailers usually have, like those stupid clown shoes. These actually look nice. The first guy right here doesn't have leg foams, but of course we can put on his pants right here. What are some animatronics that'll get on clearance? Honestly, I don't know. For animatronics to get on clearance, it always just depends what stores have, because typically most stuff sells out, but sometimes I can find some good stuff on clearance. Like Halloween Alley last year, I was able to get Sword Swaller, which was such a cool find. Next up here for Dean, got his big mech and control box right here. Which goes on top just like this. Yeah, this guy's a pretty big one, like 6 foot. He's awesome. And this guy, like I think I mentioned earlier, he of course was a store display. And I got him for only $50, which is an amazing price for just what this guy is. I'm happy I was looking for that. Oh, and you said you're really confused why statistics say your head and hands are purple? Yeah, I don't remember seeing it being purple, but it might have been. Yeah, it's kind of weird that it is, yeah. Oh, and Gage, you're going to the local spirit today and you plan on getting Two-Face Teddy. Yeah, he's an awesome one. I picked him up from my store a couple weeks ago when I was there with Blow Up the Yard, and he's an awesome one. He's like nice one for cheaper and everything. I don't know, I'm glad I got him. Ooh, do I like Twisted Grandma or Two-Face Teddy? I do like both of them. Of course, Two-Face Teddy, he's one that I did get, which I will say Two-Face Teddy, no, he's pretty generic. He just reuses parts and everything, but you know, he's not one I hate. I definitely wouldn't say he's the best one this year, but he's still a good one just for something cheaper that's still cool. And Twisted Grandma, she's a pretty cool one too. Like, I like just the animation on Twisted Grandma. It's cool all that she like twists the head around to look at you, and then it's kind of like a jump scare with body twisting. And Dean got his next arm on right there. Two-Face Teddy reminds me of Poor George, yeah, because he reuses the face design, which is one thing lots of people say is not that good about him. Yeah. Oh, and Yarrow said you have Jack the Reaper and Valak, Night Terror, Santa Art, Monkey Business. Yeah, those are some good ones. Monkey Business is an awesome one, I would say. Definitely best clown this year. Have I said Hugs the Clown? I have not. I think someone already requested him, so it's not been a bit here. Or you think Two-Face Teddy uses the same head as Poor George? It reuses the same head, but they did change out the paint job on it and the hair, so it's not exactly the same like the mold is, but they at least switch up a few things on it just to make it a little bit different. Oh, the arms getting on this guy is so annoying though. It's like that with most animatronics, I guess. Doesn't want to fit in. There we go, finally got it. So yeah, there's a little wire coming from the arm right there, which probably don't have to connect that to the lights, don't work. It sucks. Oh, this other arm right here is coming off now. Yeah, they should make the clothing easier to get on these animatronics. It's always so annoying just trying to get this on. There we go, now I can get it fixed. There we go, got that on finally. No more clowning around, it's time for Monkey Business. Yeah, I love that line on him. It's just so weird hearing him say like the name of the animatronic, but I love it. I should set up Hugs the Clown already. Yeah, almost got Dean here set up. I think I'm doing this guy at a decent pace. Unlike Landkeeper, which took me forever. Ooh, there we go. We got the bottle on for this guy. Which, it goes on like that. Of course, a little wire coming through his arm, which I'll just connect anyways. Yeah, this clothing's getting a little bit twisted up right here. I don't even know where the wire went. Right here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Dean right here. Probably my favorite thing about him is just like sort of the different look. You know, we've seen so many different like skeleton guys over the years, but it's got like how he's a bit more of a unique skeleton, like vintage aesthetic. The head, which we'll put on next right here, you'll see, like, I love the design that they did for the head. It looks awesome. Well, Cannon box Jack Spades. Yeah, we could probably do Jack of Spades and Cerberus next over here. I think there are one or two people I saw want Cerberus, and then maybe it'll be good just to unbox these three over here next, just because we're set up over here. Let's get this head on, which. Yeah, I think that's in frame. Yeah, it is. I love the head on this guy. I like that like sculpted hair mold up there. It's a little bit similar to like my hair, how I do it a bit. It's funny, but it's got the mustache on there, and yeah, it's just so awesome. I love this thing. We just got the pumpkin nutcracker inflatable from Walmart. That is one I'm tempted to get. I don't know. I just don't really have any more room for inflatables is the problem. But out of any that I would get this year, I think, yeah, that nutcracker guy is probably one that I would consider. Yeah, just connect a couple of wires back here. And of course, we can check this guy out in action, which I put the adapter down there. Looks like thought I lost it for a second. That's one last wire to the head. There we go. I think he should be on triming mode right now. Let me just read the chat a bit. I need to catch up a bit. Rolf, you've always wanted Hugs the Clown, but you didn't realize could bomb because he was for sale in 2020. And that's when you start collecting. Yeah, he's one that, like, I would definitely say is one that they should bring back. Because I know a lot of people did not get him that really wanted him because Hugs, honestly, one of the best clowns of all time. Oh, you're buying Jack Spades for 125 today. That's a good deal. Brand new and 2024 model as well. That is awesome. Can I show you where I store all my boxes for the Animatronics? I can't really show it right now. It's down in the basement, but I've had a video of that. But it's just a wall in my basement I stack all the boxes on. Would I ever do members for my channel? I've thought about doing memberships before, but I don't know. The one thing with doing a membership for my channel is I don't know if people would actually pay for it. And then two, like, I don't even know what I would even do if I did like memberships for my channel. But I probably won't do that for a while. The other day I went to Spirit and they had Cotton Candy Clown for 50% off. Oh, that's a good deal. Yeah, I've seen a few different things this year that are clearance at Spirit that seem to be pretty good deals. Whenever there's a good deal, I always regret not buying it, but yeah, I get that. We need Barnard Butcher, Hugs, and the rest of the Clown Train Animatronics back. Yeah, we do. Barnard Butcher's one that I'd like to see back. He was a cool one. I think memberships are dumb, but they might like pay for my problems. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's one thing too. Like, it's a little bit dumb with memberships. Like, I do understand if you're a bigger channel and people actually buy it, like, it does help make extra money, but I don't know, for a channel my size, I just don't think it'd be worth it to do something like that. On your, you have Dance Skeleton and Dancing Ghost. I don't have those. I'm not sure exactly what those are. Are those like some of those older Gemmy ones, or am I thinking of something else? Or is that the dancing ones from Lowe's this year? I think I remember those ones from Lowe's. Like for members, I could do special videos and streams, like early access to videos, or like special emojis. Yeah, I could do stuff like that. But at the same time, it's like I doubt anyone would actually like even pay for a membership for my channel as the thing. That's something that'd be worth my time to do stuff like that. Anyways, Dean right here. Let's get this guy going, which I think I spent about 15 minutes setting him up. I'm taking too long on this. Let's check him out.
Hello, good evening. What may I get you tonight? I've been told I'm the best bartender from Timbuktu to Portland. So please, step up to the bar and I'll serve you what is likely to be the best beverage you've ever had. And you're last.
Yeah, he was awesome. He's got the head turned side to side, the mouth. It would have been nice to see something more like either body turning or even just like arm animation. I was just realizing I forgot to put the Velcro on here, but yeah, he is still a really cool one. Happy I was able to find him for only $50. Of course, being the store display. Lights in there don't work. When I bombed two, nothing worked. There's something wrong with the control box, but still really cool that I was able to find this guy, and he's an awesome one. He's going to be in my bar theme this year, which is going to look insane. I'm excited for that. Yeah, let's do Dean and Cerberus over here next. Just because we're ready to buy them. I think those ones will be good ones to do. Oh, they need to bring back Medicine Molly. Yeah, they did bring her back a couple years ago. Yeah. Oh no, Medicine Molly, like, honestly, I would have bought her online, but it's just so expensive for shipping here to Canada from the US. Because, like, first of all, there's shipping, there's international shipping, and there's the import fees and everything. It's just crazy trying to ship stuff over the border, unfortunately. Oh, and dude, Two-Face Teddy. Yeah, I do remember Two-Face Teddy was one that someone did request. I don't know. Or do Mr. Dark next. Do hugs. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of requests in the chat right now. Yeah, how about everyone just in the stream right now, just tell me down in the comments like what animatronic I should unbox next. See what like the most popular request is, because yeah, I know. Just comment down below. I see a bunch for Hugs the Clown. A couple for Teddy. Hugs. Yeah, I'm seeing Hugs the most. I think, yeah, let's do Hugs. Seems like lots of you want them. And I'm seeing a few Teddies. Jack, Mr. Dark, Teddy, Hugs. Hugs the Clown, he's the one I'm seeing the most. Very democratic decision right here, but let's do Hugs. And yeah, I see BJ really want Mr. Dark. Here, how about we do some in this corner? Let's do Peekaboo, or not Peekaboo, let's do Hugs the Clown, Two-Face Teddy, and Mr. Dark. Let's do these three next right here. Let's just try and speed run this a bit. I want to get these things set up. Alright, so Hugs the Clown, which I think I did forget to grab the leg foams from the basement for him, which I don't know why I didn't put them in the box, but here, let's get Hugs out. Yeah, of course, here, that's his head right there. I love the head design of this guy. It just looks awesome. Not deformed at all, which is awesome. I like those like yellowish, greenish eyes. Yeah, I'd say they're more greenish eyes like those yellow teeth on there. That is awesome. Yeah, the hair and everything. I love that head. That's probably the coolest thing about this guy. Ooh, the sword guy from Wars 2. You want me to unbox? Yeah, it seems like a lot of people want like the clowns and then Mr. Dark, so let's get these unboxed. Of course, here we got the hands right there, which I love the mold on that. I remember when I was looking up to do some video on it, he actually has the same hands as some other animatronic. I forget what it was. It might have been the Twitching Clown, but I like the hand mold on it. It looks awesome. And the blood details too. Hugs is just an insane animatronic. I love this guy. And do Two-Face Teddy next. Yeah, we're going to do Two-Face Teddy after this guy and then Mr. Dark. That'll be the plan. Of course, neck ruffle right here. Got the hip loop. Put that over there. Of course, we got an adapter and the two arm pieces right there with the noodles on. And would I ever do a pro haunt? Honestly, that is something that I would consider doing. Of course, yeah, moving on to the next few years, like, I'm not sure how long I should do a haunt here. Like, it would be nice to try and do it, like, in a bigger spot where you can do it more professionally, but I don't know, just see what happens. But color right there, two shoes. Well, the one thing with the professional haunt is it just costs a lot more to, like, actually get a spot for it and everything, and then to get lots of, like, props and costumes, all that stuff. But drugs time. It would be really cool for me to do that, honestly. Ooh, most overrated Spirit Halloween animatronic. I don't know which one would be the most overrated. For ones this year most overrated, I'm gonna have to say Headcase Harry. And I've seen so many people saying Headcase Harry is like one of the best ones this year, but honestly, I do not agree. He's just like a mid prop for me. Or why have you never heard of the sword guy? He looks really cool. Yeah, the sword guy, he's one from Morris Costumes from last year. Got him from a local Halloween store here in my province called, what was it, Halloween Alley? But he's a really awesome one. We can do him here in a bit too. And Two-Face Teddy's actually not that bad. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone is hating on Two-Face Teddy this year, but you know, there's nothing really like wrong with him. Like, yes, he's somewhat generic, and yes, he does reuse the mold from that other guy and everything, but Like, he doesn't look bad or anything. He has good animation. Like, I don't get it. And Judy said, please give you a shout out. You've been watching for 5 years. Yeah, sure. Go subscribe to Judy. Here's your shout out. And yeah. And you're out of spirit about half hour away from you. And they were flexing 2 hell spawns. So immediately. Oh, that's crazy that they had 2 hell spawns. I didn't even think that he was still being sold this year. This Hug's right there. And so we got the base. Legs on there. On what Spirit or Home Depot animatronics I like to find for 50% off? Honestly, the one that I really want to find is the app skeleton from Home Depot because, I don't know, it's one that I'm not going to get for regular price this year. I don't know, $350 is that's a little bit much for me, but if they drop them down to like $250 here in October, maybe I consider them. Even if $200, like that's an amazing deal for them. And you might be going to Home Depot today or tomorrow. Nice, hope we find something good. Next up, let's get his colon on here, which I like his colon right here. You can see it's got like the blood stains on there. Which, yeah, like, even back in 2017, they weren't making animatronics like as gore as they used to, but still, like, this is even more gore than they do now because, like, now they don't even do blood on some props. Or, like, most of them. But, yeah, it is nice that they did it for this guy. Next up, we, of course, just gonna slide the little hoop around here. And then also going to get on this big piece right here. This is the main mech, which looks pretty cool. Like how he does the animation right here. A little bit tricky on there. There we go. Just let me show you this quickly before we put the clothing on. But like this mech right here is like pretty cool. Just like how it's all built and everything. Like it's got the little motor down here, which then connects to like these 3 pieces. 2, of course, go to the arms. 1 goes to his like body right here, making move forward. There's also a piece up here that connects to the head. Like this, like one little motor pretty much does like everything for this guy, which is crazy. But yeah, such a cool mech for him. Honestly, one of the coolest mechs I have. Now let me get back to the chat a bit. What are people saying? You always had the display, but it's only Mickey Mummy shelf, like 5 props. Yeah, it sucks. I guess some stores are probably still slowly getting stuff out, maybe. Ooh, favorite Home Depot prop of 2025. I think I'd have to say the Raven, you know? Like, I know a lot of people won't, like, agree with me on that, but I just love the Raven. Also, App Skelly, you know, I've got to say him. It's such a cool animatronic, the App Skelly. Oh, I found a Reagan at your store. Super surprised to hear. Yeah, that is a little bit surprising. I didn't know they still had her in stock. Even on the website, I didn't know they still had her. Oh, you want the more scary animatronics to come back? Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of ones out there which... Yeah, I don't know if they would bring back some of the like more scarier ones. Maybe. Or at least online only, I guess they could bring back anything they want. I just don't know if they would bring any of those things back in store. There we go, this little neck form up here on. That on there. Ooh, and Nate is cool. Hi, welcome. Do I buy any ISC display pieces? I have never done that. Like the way that my store works is I don't think they actually sell like individual pieces. It's like you have to buy the full display. Which I heard this year it's like $2,000 to buy the whole display. I think sometimes they do like sell pieces of it, but I think that's just if someone doesn't buy the full display at my stores here. Yeah. Your second favorite besides Worry Crow is the Neon Clown guy. Yeah, Neon Clown guy, he's a pretty cool one this year. I think I'd definitely have to say he's top 5 for me. It's like how unique that animation he has is like, We never really seen anything like that before. Like the head pops up that much and everything, especially with the clown. That was awesome. Next up here for Hugs, we can get the hands on there, which doesn't have any Velcro on there, so I'll slide over, but it stays on. On Artem Skeleton, you said the full train is $150. Yeah, maybe it's at your store, but mine, I was told it's like $2,000 for the whole train to try to sell it for. Alright, there we go. Next up here, you get the head on. Yo, what is wrong with the stores in your area? The Spirit couldn't fit the full train. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, like the Spirit stores this year that don't have room for the full train, and they just have that lame ISE that's like reused from 2023. Really sucks. Thankfully, my store is here. At least the two that are open, they have the full display. And I think the one that's supposed to open this weekend also has the full display, but I'm not 100% certain. And I'm just noticing something here with Hugs the Clown. I do not see where the like IR sensor is for him, which is weird. It might still be in the box. No, it's not in there. Oh no, that's weird. Because like the little IR sensor is supposed to go in the little hole right here, and there's the wire for it, but I do not see it. I guess I'll have to look for that eventually, but just gonna have to try it today. You went to your store last and you asked if you could buy the ISE manual. Yeah. Oh no, I don't think stores would even like sell the ISE manual. I think that would just like come with if you buy the full display so you can see how it's set up, but I don't know. That would be a cool collector's item though, just to have like that ISE manual because it's pretty cool. Here, Hugs though is tying on the neck ruffle, which the only thing with his neck ruffle is there's no like things that connect on up here, so it constantly slides down and you can just see his neck. I don't know, maybe I should put my own Velcro piece on there just to fix that. You know, Archer Skeleton, 2,000 really, yeah, that's what I was told, 2,000, which is pretty crazy. I don't know, my stores here, they always sell like the ISE for a lot of money, I think. Last year it may have been 1,000. I think last year they may have actually sold like the different parts of the carnival too. Oh, and he said you did get your hands on the 2024 manual. That's awesome. Yeah, it'd be so cool for me to get like the manual one year. I'd really love to own it. Because yeah, it's such a cool collector's item, honestly. Yeah. Oh, and he said they didn't set up the small ISE. They had the front arch one side with the horizon and everything. And 2/3 of the train. That's weird. I haven't seen a store that's set up like that yet. That only has like part of the train. That's interesting. All right. The next up here we've got Hugs the Clown. He's an awesome one. The volume should be all good. And yeah, let me put him in the frame better. I don't know why. He's out of frame right now. But there he is. Hugs the Clown. Here, of course, he is in action.
Hey there, friend. Welcome to the fun house. Come a little closer. We've got fun, and games, and I'll catch you next time.
And there he is. I'm just now remembering the mouth doesn't work. I forgot about that. Last year, I don't know, sometime on Halloween night, his mouth just stopped working, which it was working up until last year and it just stopped. Yeah, mouth broke. Yeah, I forgot that it did. He's still really cool though. I don't know, maybe I can try fixing the mouth. I'm not very good with trying to fix these animatronics because I've never really done it before, but maybe I can figure out how to do it. Obviously, you have a bunch of those 3-foot pack animatronics from Ray Age. Yeah, those are cool. I saw some of the ones at Home Depot soon. They're pretty cool. Rite Aid, I have no idea what they have though, because they don't have that here in Canada. Yeah, we have more clowns for Subway than actual carnival. Yeah, that is crazy with Spirit Halloween. I don't know why they did it that way. Like, why do we have so many clowns this year, and then last year we got 2 clowns? Like last year, I appreciate how they're trying to do something a bit different, rather than like a couple other carnival characters. It wasn't all clowns, but like they went right back to doing just like all clowns this year. Nice to see. Alright, but there's Hugs. His legs look a little bit weird. I may put on those leg foams, which can't believe I forgot those in the basement. I think I did that again last year. I don't know. I should really put them in the box, but I don't. Alright, but how much time are we at? I've been going on for an hour now. Okay. Got about 2 to 3 hours left. On here, you're going to hopefully get the Madison Scare Park manual. Yeah, hopefully you can. That'd be cool to get. And yeah, you'd love to see Peekaboo Clown come back. Yeah, he's an awesome one. Haley, you said you wish you could get one, but can't because you're in the UK. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it is hard to get stuff shipped overseas over there, but yeah, I think there's some store like in the UK or somewhere over there. I saw some cool animatronics this year though, which is nice. Oh, and Eli said you cried for joy. You just got Molly for $230. Oh, that is awesome. Nice. Yeah, do Teddy now. Yeah, we're gonna do Teddy and then Mr. Dark. That's gonna be the order. And I think Sword Swallower. I've seen a couple suggestions for him. So yeah, Teddy, Mr. Dark, Sword Swallower. Two-Face Teddy right here. He's a simple one. He'll be a fast unboxing. Because I'm eager to go for $400, really. Yeah, so $230. That's great. Yeah, yay, Teddy finally. Yes. Just got the instructions for him, which I always manage to lose the instructions, which I don't know how I do it, but I do it somehow. Of course, got the head right there. Look at that, of course. He's going to be Poor George head, which spins around. Of course, you can see he's got the happy face. He's got the scared face. I love this guy. He's awesome. Definitely doesn't deserve, like, hate this guy. I don't know why everyone's hating on this guy. Like, he's a really cool one. Of course, got the hands right there, which are pretty simple. Would be nice to see some painted details on there, but the black look, it does match up with the rest of the color on this guy. And of course, right here, we've got the mech right there. You can see that piece that turns his head around and the troll box on him. Of course, he is crazy, as you can tell by the little troll box right there. All the crazy animatronics have something like that. Of course, clothing right there. Ooh, and fun fact, the guy who voiced Lion King also voiced for Lewis. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know that. Well, Lewis and Lion King just sound so different, but I guess the voice actors change your voice and everything. But clown shoes right there. And you would like a sewer type theme for 2026? Yeah, that'd be cool to see. I don't know why Spirit has never really done a sewer, have they? Or they did do that one zombie theme. I don't think that was really a sewer though. More like a wasteland, but a bunch of poles right there. I think a sewer thing would work very well for Spirit Halloween. They could do some cool stuff with that. Well, it just, I don't know, I doubt that they would do something like that. Maybe. I don't know, Spirit usually does like the more generic themes, I would say. Somewhat. Last year at the carnival and then the graveyard before. We've got a base for Teddy right there. Smaller base, but still cool. Finally, we've got the arms with foam, the neck piece, and the adapter. Alright, now to unbox this. It should only take 2 minutes if I'm fast. Alright, so the base right here. And then we're going to put 3 holes on each side. Ooh, your birthday's coming up, so you don't know what animatronic to buy. And you're asking for the 2024 IC manual, so you can finally get one. Yeah, you might be able to get the IC manual I don't know. You might be able to get it. But, I don't know, if you want to get an animatronic for your birthday, the one I definitely recommend, of course, Lantern Keeper. He's an awesome one. You're a Two-Face Teddy right here. I love those two, but these are the other ones this year. Like Jack the Reaper is an awesome one. Back and Bonnie, I really wish I got Back and Bonnie. Back and Bonnie is an awesome one. Here we go, we got the two leg pulls on, which they're very wobbly for this guy. It does, like, actually stay on better, like, once you get the top piece on, but let's get the shoes on down here, which I forget the way they're supposed to go on, but flip them around if they're on the wrong way. Yes, looks like I am putting them on the wrong way, so let's flip them around. We should get Pumpkin Carver for $160. I'm not sure what animatronic that is. What retailer is that from? Ooh, Lantern Keep is the one you're asking for. Nice, Lantern Keep is awesome. Oh, you think they're choosing an airport theme in the map? Yeah, that could be it, honestly. I don't know though, because yeah, it's on that subway map, right? It said something about like airport. I don't know. That would be cool to see. I just don't know how they would do an airport theme exactly. Like, they could try and do like a big plane, but I don't know how easy that'd be, or even just the airport part. But that would be a cool idea for them to do. Very sad the Party City props didn't happen this year. Yeah, I know it's. I don't know, like, some reason, like, there was two on the website that were supposed to be sold this year, but were taken down. At least from Party City, we're still getting the rest of the new animatronics. Like, of course, we're getting the Bluetooth Reaper, the Howlin' Werewolf, all those, but really sad to see that those two that were supposed to be at Party City in the US are not going to be sold here in Canada anymore. Yeah, which, I don't know why they're doing that. Yep. One of your friends got Sinister Strawman. Oh, but his voice is fried and the adapter broke. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I've heard quite a few people this year getting like animatronics and Spirit this year that are broken, which is really sad. Spirit just really needs to put the like animatronic quality, which I guess is not always Spirit's fault. Some of these other animatronic companies, but like you never hear anything too often about like Home Depot stuff breaking often. So I don't know, they need to do better. Of course, gotta get on the arms for this guy. Yeah, it's kind of sad because last year Party City couldn't even afford to open Halloween City. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't open Halloween City last year, because last year they weren't bankrupt last year, were they? It was only like around Christmas time that they announced that, but well, maybe they're already struggling financially, so they didn't decide to open. At least you had Halloween City there in the US, like for the last like so many years up until last year, because here in Canada, Halloween City has not opened since 2019, since Party City was bought out here, sucks. Actually though, Halloween City is kind of returned this year. All the Party City and Canadian Tire stores here in Canada are branding their Halloween section as Halloween City, which is cool, and they have like the big signs and logos and everything, which is awesome. Yeah, it sucks to see Halloween City not around anymore. And Party City too in the US, I guess. Teddy has the same shoes as Monkey Business. Yeah, a lot of pieces on Teddy here reused for other animatronics. Pretty sure other Crazy Crane animatronics have reused the same shoes that he has too, I would think. Oh, the arm right here. So annoying to get on these arms. And hi, Halloween Dude Dave, welcome. Slappy Easton, what's up? Welcome to the stream. And hi, Mateo, welcome. And hi, Nightmares to Reality Haunts, welcome. Yeah, the theme last year for Party City was like library shelvings downgrade. Yeah, I don't know what was up with that theme last year that I saw that Party City had. It didn't really seem like they put much thought into it. It was just like a cheap background pretty much, wasn't it? It wasn't even much of a theme. At least like better than what we get here in Canada. Canada, like, we never get any themes for Party City or anything. But cool stuff. Ooh, do I think Nightmare Spectre from Lowe's is cool? Yeah, he's a cool one. I like that sort of like jump scare on him. It's awesome. Honestly, he's the best one from Lowe's this year, other than the Balloon Dog Clown, I would say. Ooh, do I have Miss Mercy? No, I do not Miss Mercy. She's one, I think she was one that I was like considering possibly getting in 2020, but it just ended up being one that wasn't like my most favorite, but I like that animation that she did have. Yeah, Eli, should you get the pumpkin carver? I do not know what the pumpkin carver is, to be honest with you. On Mr. Dark, please. Yes, we're doing Mr. Dark next up. And BJ Haunter considered getting, especially because he's made by Techie. Yeah, Techie, they've been doing really good Techie, like with designs, qualities, and like their mechs and everything. Honestly, Techie, I think they're like top list for retail animatronics now. And Pack is definitely getting up there too, with just how good they've been doing. Alright, but Teddy finally got them all set up right here. He's a fast during boxing. Yeah, Mr. Dark, Mr. Dark. Yeah, we're gonna be doing Mr. Dark next right here. So yeah, let's just do a quick demo of this guy, then we'll do Mr. Dark. Just got this plugged in. I think it should be on trying mode already. Yes. Well, let's see, what time are we on the stream? Hour and 20 minutes. Yeah, still a lot of time to go, but I feel I'm not gonna get everything boxed throughout the stream. We're gonna put the try button, there it is. Alright, so here everyone, Super Steady with me just has the one audio, so we're only gonna do a demo of them one time, but yeah, the audio should be up. Just give it a bit better. So here, of course, is Two-Face Teddy. Yeah, that is so cool. Like just that like animation there where like flips the head around, that's really cool. And I don't mind that they reused the face of poor George, you know. Like, he still looks cool. There's nothing really wrong with this animatronic. Yeah, he's cool. You thought Sinister Strong was cool, it's just box so big. Yeah, this box is so big. All these animatronics now, the boxes just keep getting bigger and bigger. It's like they're not making as many small animatronics anymore. Everything just has to be massive. Alright, but there's Teddy. And now, of course, as you all know, it is Mr. Dark time. Let's get Mr. Here we go. Mr. Dark. Probably my biggest box I have other than the 12-foot mummy. And he is big. And it sounds like Lucky Bombs. Yeah, his audio does sound a bit like Lucky Bombs. Pretty much just because it's so laughing right there. I do think they changed the audio a little bit, but yeah. Alright, get into here. Let's see what we can grab. Now, what's first seems to be his head, and then the whole body pretty much. Which there we go. That is awesome. Like, he is a simpler guy. I do like some of the new models that have much more detail, but I still do love that head on there. The teeth look so cool. Yeah, nice head. Got the hands on there. It's the Black Sultan. He could have been so much more detailed, but for what he is, it's not too bad, honestly. Yeah, the OG scissor mechanism. Yes, it is. Yeah, hi Aiden, welcome. Can you do a demo at the end of all of the animatronics unboxed? Like once I'm close to ending the stream, I Probably won't have all the animatronics unboxed, unfortunately, but I can do some demos of some of them again. But yeah, I won't be able to do a demo of them like all at the same time, but I'll probably demo them each individually again. You wish Lucky Bottoms was smaller, or you wish Lucky Bottoms was smaller Mr. Dark reskin, like he starts at 2.5 and goes up to 5.5. Yeah, that'd be cool to see. I wonder if they would ever do like tinier Mr. Dark reskin. Would be interesting to see. Alright, but here, let me show you this. This is, of course, the mechanism we have for him, which you can see it's got this big scissor lift, which is a bit squeaky. I think I need to like oil it up or something. I think that'll fix that, but it's like all this like solid metal and everything. There you can hear it, of course, going. Kind of annoying because when this guy resets, then he makes that loud squeaking sound, but yeah, Mr. Dark, he is so cool. I love him. And this guy is probably still the instructions in the box, which I leave there, but of course, we got the adapter right there, same as like any other techie adapter, I think. So let's see this guy set up now. He's a pretty quick setup. Which is pretty crazy. He's a massive animatronic, but quick setup. All right, but first up, we got the two pieces right here for the base. We're gonna put together. I'm just now realizing I forgot to get weights out for this guy. I can just stand on his base and he'll be fine, but yeah. Let's get that down there, which next up here, we can pull this back. This, of course, the like piece that like pushes him up. It's all plastic, which I wish we did do a metal, but you know, it still works. And of course, this piece right here goes on, which then you can see, yeah, this just goes up. Yeah, it's such a massive thing. And yeah, what are people saying in the chat now? Young Mr. Dark. That'd be interesting to see, actually, young Mr. Dark. I don't know how well it would work, though, with doing a mech like this, if they could make it smaller. On your least favorite prop is Rosemary? Why would you say that? I thought Rosemary was a pretty cool animatronic. Alright, let's get the next piece on right here, which is going to be the body and everything. So of course, goes over the top right here, and this little connector in here for it. Yeah, I already can hear it sort of like creaking, which is annoying. Yeah, just need to get this oiled up or something. There we go, we got that. Next up here, this guy, we can pop him on up. And might be blocking right here at the back I'm doing, but it's going to connect on the springs right here. And as you can see now, he's popped up pretty well up there. And the next up here is, of course, the mechanism piece here at the bottom, which you can't see, but pretty much connecting that to a little piece in here. And there we go, so that's pretty much complete. I just need to connect the wire here, coming from his head, the wire for the lights in here. There's actually a couple different wires to connect. There's one to the top right there, and there's also one to the mechanism piece. Alright, but there we go. Setup is complete. Of course, he's in the up position right now, which you can't really see him too well. Yeah, let's do a demo of this guy. Just gotta get him plugged in. And of course, I'll have to stand on his base since I forgot to get some weights to hold him down. He wants me to bring back Chester the Jester. He was a cool one. I'd like to see him back. He was like 2014 or something he was sold, but it would be cool to see him sold again. Alright, where did my try me button go? Oh, It's over here, just some laps around Mr. Dark. Yeah, of course, if you haven't seen it yet, just use this trying button for everything, which I do like this thing. It came with my Raven animatronic, and it is nice just to be able to use for all these demos today. So I want to go and go. Alright, there it goes. We set in. And there he's on step pen mode. Which I'm going to try and give you the best angle I can to see this guy in action, because he jumps up so high, so I really want you to see this guy like the full thing. I've noticed that all Gemmy props come with tri-knee pads. That's interesting. I haven't noticed that. To be fair, I haven't bought any Gemmy animatronics recently, but it's cool. And yeah, it's packed too now at Home Depot after coming with them. All right, we got him back there. Do I dare do a demo without stand on him? See him fall over? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that, but here's pulling you up. I should be able to see them all now. On the Mr. Dark, the greatest change, the face and the trash bag. Yeah, this golden does kind of look like a trash bag. It's annoying. They should have done so much more in the design, but they didn't. And Neon said, how do you do your live stream? Honestly, just on a phone right here. That's all it is. Just stream from my phone. Very simple. All right, so I'm going to go back here now. Try and turn up his audio, but here is Mr. Dark in action. Yeah, there he is. This guy is insane. I love this thing. Oh yeah, that's so awesome. Do you want to see this guy go again, or was one activation enough? I guess I'm going to have to set this guy back off to just give him the up position because I don't want to wear out the sprain. So here, I'll do one more just like half demo just so I can get him up in the position, then put him to the side for now. Insane. He's a massive one. He's like 9 foot right there. All right, and there we go. We got Mr. Dark, which, oh, that is insane. Just such good animation. And can I do the Raven and then the Fiddles? Next up, we're going to do Sword Swallower, because I know some people recommend him. But then after, we can do Raven and the Fiddler Skeletons. Sure. Thing is, he isn't slow like the recent ones. Yeah, the new Citizen Drama is a bit slower this year, which I feel like it's the same mech. There's just more stuff weighing him down so he can't jump as fast. But yeah. And do or so Herbert Hustle. I think you mean do Henry Hustle. Maybe that's not what you mean, but do I have Poor George? I do not. Yeah, Artem, everyone make sure to like and subscribe. Yeah, do that. What how many likes are out in the stream? Holy crap, 53 views right now. I didn't realize we're that high. Anyways, next up we're going to do Sword Swallower, one of my favorites I got last year from Halloween Alley. I'm just gonna move some of these boxes to the side quickly. Yeah, Sword Swallower, he's really cool when he gets set up. Yeah, Mr. Dark. Look at that, yeah, just such a massive box. Insane. Alright, just got the Pugs box out of the way. And there we go. Let's, of course, the Sword Swallower. I have him over here, so let me just reposition you up. Just like that. And Sword Swallower, I'm not sure how many of you will actually remember him since on a more custom stuff, I feel like it's more forgettable, but yeah, he is a cool one. Which, yeah, of course, this guy, yeah, like I mentioned, comes from Morris Costumes. He, of course, is made by SVI. And this guy right here, as I look at from Halloween Alley, it's the store here in my city that sells these Morris Costume ones each year. And yeah, I've got to say, like, they're so expensive, these ones, which I think part of it is just because Morris Costumes already jacks up the price so much, and then for other retailers sell it, then they have to jack up even more, so it's just expensive to get these, especially here in Canada with shipping across the board and everything, but still cool. So when Capu's after Unbox Peekaboo Clown, well, first idea was Fiddler Skeletons and Raven, then we can probably do Peekaboo. On Mr. Bride, gonna head out. Have a good one if you don't join in. Yeah, you have a good one too, of course. Oh, and you hope you can find Snippers the Clown for yourself at Halloween Alley. Honestly, there's a good chance. Remember last year, the first year I actually went to Halloween Alley for the 50% off sale because last year was the first day I actually had time to because I wasn't stuck in school. But yeah, last year I was able to find like everything on sale at Halloween Alley for 50% off. To be fair, a few of them were just a display, but still, even those, they're still working everything. Right, but of course, not this Drummond. Sword Swallower. Getting into Sword Swallower here, I did just put this mechanism aside, which I forgot to show you, but this right here, of course, doesn't fit back in the box because I want to leave the mechanism in the popped up position because it's spring loaded. I don't want to wear out the springs, but his mech right here is insane. Look at that. It's like tilted, of course. It's such a unique mech. Probably one of the most unique ones I've ever seen. Of course, he's got the little motor right there to move the arm because the arm, of course, like moves like up and down a bit to the side of him. So it's got the pop piece right there to pop the sword out. And then, yeah, overall, an insane mech on this guy, which, put this aside here for a second. And yeah, this guy, maybe one of the most unique animatronics I've ever gotten. And I'm really happy I was able to get him because originally $400 here in Canada, but of course, 50% off. I paid only $200, which is an amazing deal for what this guy is. It's got the base right there, which looks awesome. I like how it has like the sort of like angles and everything. It's just different from other stuff. Ooh, what animatronics do I wish I could get from Spirit from 2022, 2023, and 2024? Oh, that is hard to say. I need to think to remember what sort of stuff they had. Definitely 2024 last year one I wish I got was definitely Barnaby the Bear. Shoes are here, but Barnaby was a cool one. I wish I could get him. I don't know. I don't really remember too many others last year that I like really wanted to get but didn't get. I did actually have the chance to get Barnaby because I had a display on clearance last year, 50% off. But I passed on him, which I should have gotten because he would have only been like 100 and some bucks. Do I wish I got the Home Depot Lethal Lily? Somewhat. Because here's that witch one, right? I do like the new witch one they have this year too. Maybe even more than Lethal Lily, but pulls right here. Oh no, I don't regret it too much that I didn't get her. You wish you got Molly from 2023, but you just bought her. Yeah, that is awesome that you're able to get her now. Of course, got the head right there, which I thought they actually added like some bloody details on there, you know? Like he's like coughing up blood from shoving the sword down him. Which the face is just so creepy right there too. It doesn't have eyes or it doesn't have lights in the eyes, which I don't hate too much. It doesn't really need that, but that face is awesome. And then of course in here we got clothing, which I believe, yes, it is all one piece. Which on there too it has lots of those like blood details. Clone looks awesome. I like what they did on there. Some black pants, but it's got the suspenders right here. And then next up here, of course, is his hat right there. It's a nice little red one. It's cool. Of course, got the adapter right here, which for some reason these animatronics comes with all the different pieces. So, like if you live like in different countries, like over in Europe, they use like different plugs, which is interesting because I guess most often they distribute these like all around the world. Not sure how often outside North America they actually sell these, but yeah. Of course, right here we got the sword, which looks awesome. I love that. And then yeah, we got the hand right there too. That's all the parts. His box is away. He's got a pretty big box too. Oh, I went to Spirit's website, but they didn't have Pumpkin Nester yet. I don't know. There was like a few different screenshots I saw, and I thought they were releasing them, but those screenshots might have been fake. They need to release Pumpkin Nester soon because we all know it's coming, and honestly, it'd be one that I would like to get. Yeah, but let's get this guy set up. Pumpkin Nester probably November release. Yeah, at this point, I mean, it has to be. Like, if they're not releasing them now, like, when else would they release them other than unless Pumpkin Nester, if he gets delayed until next year, that would, like, really suck. Alright, but the base right there, put that down. And then, of course, the next step right here is going to be with the poles and such. Which of course you got two tiny poles which go here on the bottom. You can see already, I think, yeah, it's angled down enough. You can see like his poles right here, they're angled out to the side. Which, it's just so cool just how much more unique it is for this guy. I, like, love it. I've got the C and D pole, which, yeah, looks like D has to be on this side. I lost the instructions for this guy. His setup's pretty simple, but cross off those. Next, we get the shoes on. Let me check the chat again. What are you all saying? Oh, you always look forward to November release because yeah, I got Toothy Collector's Minion. Last year's like November release or whatever sucked with that Lucky Diamond skin, like whatever is Lucky Liz. I hate that thing with a passion. But hopefully this year's is better. Ooh, you just unboxed and built your Trick or Treat Pete. That is awesome. And yeah, if I were to ask you them, like, do you think Trick or Treat Pete like is one that'd be worth it or not? So I've heard some stuff about the candy feature not working properly, but I'll tell you down below, like, what's your opinions on the Trick or Treat Pete you own? A lot of characters from movies and shows that need props. Yeah. One thing we need is Five Nights at Freddy's. Of course, next up here is the leg foams. I was gonna put on the golden, but I forgot about these. Oh no, they should just build like the foam already into the costumes. Cause like Peekaboo Clown, for example, he does come with leg foams, but his like costume's already padded enough that he doesn't need it. Or even like Two-Face Teddy, like his costume's already padded enough that he doesn't need leg foams, but yeah. There we go, got those. Yeah, probably also get Pennywise too, which, yeah, Pennywise, they're supposed to be bringing back that like 2019 version, which, like, I mean, it was a cool one, but it just seems so soon to bring that back. But, I don't know. I won't mind seeing him back, honestly. So the pants on the other side right here. There we go, we got that pretty much on there. Bit. But there we go. Next up is going to be the big mech piece to get on. And Slappy Easton, yo, it's you. Yeah, welcome. I'm just going to move the computer over here just so I can read the chat better. But here, let's get this piece on right here. The big mech, which I think it goes on this way. And yeah, a little bit weird getting this one on the angles and stuff, but okay, got that side on, so I get this side. Come on, pop in, almost got it. There we go. And next up, let's move this guy over a bit. Leaning into Hugs over here. So this guy's a pretty wide animatronic, to be honest. Yeah, so I got the arms on, which let me check the chat again. Crazy that Spirit made a second Sam animatronic before FNAF. Yeah, I don't know. I wonder why Spirit just won't make a FNAF animatronic. Like, they're the retailer that would do it out of India, I would say, because they always have like the biggest IPs and everything that they get. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with Spirit. Like, no FNAF yet. It just doesn't make sense. Like, come on, Spirit. We want it so bad. Alright, and next up here, of course, we get the arm on. Which, I'm not just remembering something with this guy, which, I remember when I first set him up, like, he wasn't fully working properly. I don't know what it is, but just however this guy is made, like for the motor for the arm right here, sometimes it like pops out a bit, if you know what I mean. Which I don't understand why, but hopefully I don't have any issues with him this year. He does work and everything though, which at least that's nice. Yeah, you see his arm just really sticking out right here. That of course moves up and down when activated. And Eli said, which prop is this? This guy of course is the Sword Swallower from Morris Costumes from last year. Of course, let's get the other arm in, which this one's a little bit weird trying to get it on. Of course, or no, we can't connect that on first. I think we have to get the head on first and then we can connect the sword. And Archie said he hoped Lowe's doesn't do FNAF. Would look like Corpse Bride animatronics last year. It really just depends like what company they'd go with for, because if they go with Jimmy like they did for the Corpse Bride, then you know it wouldn't look that good. But if Lowe's were able to get like some pseudo stuff like that from whatever it's called, SVI, that'd actually be cool, but I don't know. I doubt they'd even get anything good if they do at Lowe's, stuff like that. Yeah. Do I have Demon Dolly? Or I think her name was something else. Was it like Dolly or something? But I do not have her. Can you get the lumbering zombie? I don't think I'm gonna get him. I don't know, 300 seems like a lot for him. That's of course how much he is that being tired, but I don't know, he would be one that'd be cool to get, but I doubt I'd get him. It's a little bit annoying to get on the sword. Now I have to pop this up and put this down. There we go, now I got that on. Let's go figure out how to get this through the arm right here. Because, I don't know, it's just like a little bit annoying trying to do it. But I'll figure it out. Let's see. Just gotta get this down inside him. Which, a little bit tricky. Oh, I think I'm getting it though. I think I'm getting it. Okay, let's see. Can I connect this on in here now? Yes, I can. Now let's just fix the colon up here. It's a little Velcro up here at the top. Where is it? There it is on that side. A little bit twisted up right here. There we go though. Well, let me check the chat again. What's going on here? Wanda Webworth? Or Wanda? Yeah. We can probably do her in a bit here. I forget, what was it next? Oh yeah, next was either Raven or the Fiddler Skeletons. That was the next request. Which will probably, we could do the Raven next. Fiddler Skeletons, I guess, are like not too long to unbox. You just take them out of the box stuff. They're pretty much already set up. Of course, this guy right here's got to get his suspenders on. His little hat right here. And Vincent said Minecraft or Roblox. Honestly, I'd say Minecraft. I'm not the biggest fan of Roblox. I don't know. Lots of stuff I've been hearing about Roblox recently too. This doesn't sound that good. Home Depot Halloween lineup is great this year. There's not a single prop hate from them. Yeah, I love Home Depot too. I don't know why, but so a few people in my comment section that have been complaining about Home Depot's lineup this year being mid, but it's like so good their lineup this year. I don't know why some people hate it. Especially Canada. Like this is the best lineup for Canada from Home Depot ever. Yeah, let's get a little drink before we demo this guy. Yeah, Raven is your favorite from Home Depot for this year. Blind Hunter said you meant to say Forgotten Toys next. You can do that eventually. Yeah, I already have a list of like requests I've seen for animatronics. Alright, let's get this guy plugged in there so we can demo this guy off. Which, where is the plug? There it is. And there, I think he should be on trying mode right now. And can box the Raven next? Yes, the Raven's the one I'm going to be doing next. Or someone said to do him after Sword Sword, so we'll do him next. Do I have any props from Lowe's? I do have, I do have 2 animatronics from Lowe's, which Lowe's we do not have here in Canada anymore. We used to have it. Pretty much what happened is Lowe's Canada got bought out a couple years ago and became Rona, but I was able to get the one guy from 2017. It was like this Reaper guy from Pack, very simple one. One of those like classic, really simple Pack Reapers. There he goes already. I don't know, just plugged into the Tri-Me. Already wants to go. Yeah, you can see like swallows the sword. You have to point you out to do a better demo, but there you can see his sword like pops out there, which is awesome. Just gonna fix this too. Which that's kind of weird. The second I plug in the Tri-Me, he just goes off. It's weird, but fix this pull in a little bit. This will be tied back here in the back a bit, but. Yeah, I think that's a good angle for him now. See him mostly. His other arm, you don't really need to see it that much, just move side to side, but there he goes, you can see that's what he does. Yeah, he is insane. I like how it's probably a jump scare too with him. It's so cool. When someone said, Henry Hustle maybe? Yeah, we'll do him in a bit. Raven's going to be next, and then I think after we do Raven, I'm going to do another vote again to see like what people actually want. And since you're in Canada, Party City and Canadian Tire like the same theme. They're owned by the same company. Party City itself is a party store, and then Canadian Tire is like a auto store, and then also they have a bunch of like other just general things, but they're the same company, but they're both like their own separate brands kind of. Or somewhat. They do have Party City stores inside Canadian Tire now, which is weird to see. And then of course is this guy, which push him back in place kind of. Yeah, what time is the stream at? Almost 2 hours. About halfway through the time I did have set up to do this, so see how long I actually survived doing this, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, let's unplug this guy, and we'll move on to the Raven. And after that, of course, like I said, we'll do a vote, see what we'll do next. Which at this rate, I don't think I'm going to unbox everything here today. Let's see, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 done in 2 hours. So I can probably do 6 more then. I don't know. Yeah, just squish them in next to Hugs right here. So I'm gonna have to have these all like squished together here for my collection video. All right, there we go. Let's see what's happened in the chat. Oh, hey, Pumpkin Reaper, welcome. How much did you miss? You missed 2 hours worth of unboxing, which I only ended up doing 6 animatronics, which is kind of sad. let's move you around over here. Hopefully the sun's not in the way. Yeah, it's not coming through the window as much anymore, but over here we're going to do the Raven next. Sword Swallower's box on the way. Alright, so the next one here, the Raven, which is over this way. Move you all around a bit. Of course, you can see there he is down there. From Home Depot this year. We just got, honestly, one of my favorite purchases this year. I love this thing. And Eli, I just found Spy Girl for 20 grand. That is insane. How is that even possible? Okay, and this guy's box is all taped up, which I don't have a knife or anything to cut this, so I'm just going to use a ground steak from the pumpkin guy. Lemon pizza, that was it. These steaks actually work well to get this tape off. There we go, of course. Get this guy in box right now, which let me point you down a bit so you can actually see what is going on even. There you go, now you can kind of see it. Artem Skeleton, how much would you say all your animatronics combined would cost? Yeah, I've added up before. I think for all my animatronics, it's like 8,000. Oh no, it's a lot. To be fair, though, all these animatronics have gone like on sale or clearance, so I actually haven't paid that much for all of them, but still, like, brand new retail, that's a lot of money. Yeah, Line Cube we use the coupon for because why not? Yeah, you always got to use the coupons. I saw Spirit that actually extended their 20% off animatronic coupons for the month of September, so if you want to get an animatronic, you can still use coupons, nice. First up, though, got the instructions, which are these little booklets, which I do appreciate. That is nice that they added those. When that Party City Flaming Skull, you like that. Yeah, he's a cool one right back there. The one I got on clearance from last year, he's awesome. Right here, of course, we got the Raven head cloak thing. Ooh, and next up, look at this thing right here. It's, of course, the Raven head piece, which I love. Look at that. A little bit goofy looking from the front, but sides, I love that. I saw someone, too, was up there and sent me this video of some guy, like, took out the eyes or something, which it looks really creepy like that, too. I don't think I would do that to mine, but, I mean, if you have them and you want to try and customize it like that, it did look pretty cool. Of course, got the cloak right here, the like big piece for him. When Art the Clown, welcome. We got Art the Clown himself in the stream. That's awesome. And hey, Spooky Time, you're back. Welcome back. Thanks for rejoining. Yeah, love to see all of you people here enjoying the stream. Which here got a little hip loop and leg piece there. And here we got the massive mechanism. Look at how insane this thing is. I love this. Like, it's all outdoor rated and everything, which is cool. Because this is the front of it. See, it's got the little mech in there, of course, for like the arm, which is really weird how it is. As this little piece, which like flips around up and then pushes it back. Very weird mech. Then the head mech, of course, that moves around too. Yeah, overall, this guy is a cool one. Yeah, heavy mech too. We go next up here, got the top of the staff right there, and then the arm right there that bends around, which it's actually pretty well built right there, which is nice to see. Am I gonna get Night Owl or Yun He? I'm not gonna get either of those. Honestly, I hate the Yun He animatronic. I don't know. This is not even that Halloween. I don't like it. But, yeah, I don't know. Plague Doctor is better, but I like this guy. Yeah, I can kind of agree with that. I did really like Plague Doctor. I didn't end up getting him, but this guy's really good for the price. Like, only 200 here in Canada and 200 in the US. It's got the base pieces right there. Yeah, I love both of them. Yeah, he's honestly one of the best reskins ever. Like, they actually did a good job on him. Of course, got a piece right there. Would I get Night Owl at 50% off? No, I would not. I despise Night Owl too. The animatronic sucks. Little staff poles right there. Yeah, I don't know, this night owl, it just looks so cheap. Like, I don't like it. Unbox Bog's zombie. Yeah, I might be able to do him at some point. Alright, just gonna get another drink here. Which, yeah, let's get this guy set up now. We're gonna put him over in this corner. Let me just move you over a little bit. There we go, that should be better. There, now y'all can see what's going on here. Do I have the cauldronist? I do not. When Hey Glitch does YT, welcome. What holiday do you like more than Halloween or Christmas? Honestly, I don't know. Not too many other holidays out there that stand out as being like the best holidays out there. I don't know, maybe Easter. I like Easter. Or even Thanksgiving, I like good Thanksgiving dinner. It's coming up soon, I guess. Ooh, and this week, should you put up your Halloween decor? I mean, you could. I'm slowly starting to do that this week just with the haunted house, but yeah, I don't know. You could if you want. Oh, you do like Headcase Harry, but in your mind, not imagine him as a clown. Yeah, I mean, yeah, from that name, it could be someone else in a clown, I guess. Yeah, hi Kevin, welcome. And Team Halloween or Team Christmas? I've got to go with Halloween, of course, you know. When you're into Halloween, I should get some Home Depot Animatronics on clearance. Yeah, I might do that. That's what I ended up doing last year. Like, it was unexpected, but I ended up getting Dean and Jack of Spades on clearance. Home Depot's the best with their clearance stuff because they start early, and sometimes you can find stuff really close to Halloween that's like more than 75% off. But you know, maybe I'll buy some stuff this year. Oh, back to base. Next up here, we got two poles right here, which of course go on next here. Just like that. And of course, right here, we've got the two foam pieces, which will go on. Okay, we got one on. And of course, we'll get the next one on right here. There we go. On the pumpkin read, we said a week before Halloween, got the Boogeyman for 100. Yeah, they just such good deals, like right for Halloween stuff. It is awesome. All right, and next up here, I think the clothing we do not put on yet. Of course, I'm going to be using the instructions. Yeah, I'm that type of guy. I'll get rid of the instructions. Yes, next up here is going to be with this piece right here, which goes on like that. Just push this down. There we go. Got that in there, and you can see he's like already pretty big. Like compared to me, it's got a massive one. I think it was 6.5. Like it's almost 7 feet when you have him fully set up. He is insane. Oh, he found a Harry broken, so the eyes don't light up, the mouth only moved, and left eye kept flickering. Yeah, it's crazy that stuff breaks so fast now from Spirit. Do I have Lunging Lily? I do not. Ooh, which one's your favorite, Soul Slasher or Sinister Strongman? Soul Slasher's guy from Home Depot, right? Which, honestly, I think I have to say Sinister Strong. You know, I just like that Mr. Dark jump scare a whole lot more than some other stuff, but oh, that other guy is still a cool one, I would say. Alright, and then those wires can just hang down, which I'm already going to set up for this guy. It's a little bit complicated. Vincent, Halloween is the best. I agree, Halloween is the greatest. Ooh, next up, that was the Colvin time. Which the Colvin is the most annoying thing for this guy. It's these stupid ropes here at the bottom that is just so hard to get on. And up here, you can see just how tall this guy is. Like, I'm 6 foot, you can see he's like already above me, and you have me to put the head on. Which I guess you can't even see, it looks like it's out of frame, but I'll show you better sight after we get the Colvin on here. Let's slide this over. Oh, you don't like the werewolf from Lowe's? Because why would they make the voice lower pitched on the release model? Yeah, I haven't seen any videos in the release model. That werewolf guy, I do like how it looks and everything, but yeah, I haven't heard the audio, so I can't really comment on that if I should have an opinion, but Yeah, I don't know. The clothing though, it's so annoying. You have to like, it's not like over mechanism here kind of. Well, I think I might put this on backwards too. No, I have it on sideways. There we go. So for this, what I kind of have to do is like pull this to the side, get this piece under here. Then I can slide this other piece up top over. There we go. Got easier that time, but when I originally watched this guy for my video, I had to cut out like a good 5 minutes of footage of me just struggling to get this on. Maybe I should have included it. It would have been nice and funny. He's the best in your opinion from Home Depot. Yeah, honestly, this guy, I think he is gonna have to be my favorite from Home Depot. Like the new skeleton guy is really cool too, but I don't know, he just doesn't look as cool. You know, it's just a simple skeleton, which I understand like he's supposed to be more customizable, but yeah, this guy right here, he's definitely my favorite. So we got Coleman on. Here, let me adjust y'all a bit, give you a better view. So there we go. You hope next year is better. This year did not hit that good. Yeah, what do you want about? Yeah, I don't know what you're on about either. This year is awesome. Yeah, I don't know. I've seen a few people hating on this year for not being the best, but I don't get it. I'm really happy with this year. Like Home Depot did great, Spirit did great, especially with their IC. Like, this year's the best year yet, in my opinion. I'm forgetting what we're supposed to next. I assume it's the arms. Yes, it is the arms. Let's do the lantern side first, because you can see, I love the look of the lantern on this guy. It is awesome. It's, yeah, there's the flickering in there and everything. Like, it's insane. I love that. Everybody make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks, Arkham Skeleton, for saying that again. Everyone should. You don't hate everything now, yeah. I assume you didn't hate everything, but you just say like this year just isn't that good is crazy. Yeah, the crawling skeleton guy, he didn't come out. There's a few from Home Depot that didn't come out. I don't know what's up with this year with some of the stuff being canceled from them. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, it just seems crazy to me. And it does suck too to see all the stuff that we were supposed to get this year just not released. Alright, let's get his arm on here. Which, it's annoying with this guy, just how big he is. It's a little bit weird having his arms on, but at least his sleeves are big enough I can easily pull it over. And yeah, let's get this on right here. As you can see, this adds a lot of extra height to it on the arm, like up. Oh, it's right there. Oh, you can see just how big that is now. Look at that. And of course, there's a little wire coming down from his arm right here, so we've got to connect. I think it's a yellow, or no, it's a black wire coming down here. Just gonna connect that. And this guy too has these outdoor rated wires. Which technically this guy, they are not saying he's outdoor rated this year, which is weird, but honestly with how he's built and everything, I would trust to leave this guy outside. Like, I don't think water or anything's gonna damage him. Oh, he wanted the evil bunny in that video? Yeah, I don't know, I saw something a while ago, like I thought he was gonna release because there's some pictures of him, but I don't know if he is actually releasing because I haven't heard anything else on him. Yeah, you like the skeleton crawl? Yeah, I wish he would have come out. You wonder what price he might have next year? Honestly, I don't know. It seems like Canadian Tire. Last year they bought some of the like wholesale stuff from Jemmy and Techian, and this year they're doing it too. So honestly, there's a chance that they'll have more of just like the wholesale stuff from Techian and Jemmy, which they will release next year. Oh, I do like the Fisherman from 2023 or Fisherman from 2025. Honestly, I don't know. They're both pretty good, but maybe the newer version is a bit better, I think, from what I remember seeing. Well, hi, Sophie, welcome. What other characters would you like to see as a remake of App Skelly? Oh, there's a lot of good characters I would like to see out there. It would be cool to see a Reaper, of course, but I don't know, what's some like stuff that's like more cooler? I don't know, that's a good one to think about. I don't know, a clown would be cool to see, to be able to customize that and everything. Oh, there's just so many good characters. I really hope they do continue in the future, but like with some different characters than just a skeleton. Which, I mean, the skeleton's so cool because you can make whatever character you want, but then you have to buy like costume and everything else for it, which isn't the most ideal. Or maybe they should just like sell costumes they can get free at stuff next year. Like even that, I would appreciate to see. Alright, we get on this arm here. Which a little bit annoying with the arms on here, but there we go, we got that on there, which I just need to put in the little pin for him. And let's see, is anyone else saying anything in chat? Might just be wholesale stuff entirely. No like exclusive. Yeah, I don't think that they'll have many exclusives for Party City ever again. I think it's just gonna be whatever wholesale stuff they get for whatever it's called, Canadian Tire. I don't know, Canadian Tire seems like all their animatronics this year are wholesale, because even a new Plague Doctor is wholesale from Party Time or Jemmy, whatever company he is. But you know, it's still cool to see like at least something. Alright, and there we go. Next step is going to be with this little pole right here. Of course, what was the two pieces? There's two that are these two right here that connect together. You're just going to find, lock in, twist, and then there we go. You don't think you would buy any clown animatronics? If you would want to, you would probably want to buy unique clown static. Yeah, I know a lot of people out there don't always want to buy clowns just because they're so overproduced, but also I don't mind getting nice clowns. It just feels weird. Party City Big Lots are gone. Honestly, it doesn't feel weird for me because Party City is still here in Canada, and we have never had Big Lots here in Canada. Or at least it's never gone like nationwide. I think they tried it once, but it failed. Alright, and there we go. We got this staff on there, which I did leave in the out position right here because it is spring loaded. I don't know if it would matter if I leave it in this position or not, but of course I did just in case, you know. Want these things to last as long as possible. Please get Jack. I don't think I will get Jack. Like Jack the Reaper, he's a cool animatronic, but I don't think I will get him. Yeah. Or you get what you pay for those dollar stores? Yeah, I guess. Who else in the chat? Yeah. How many viewers are we up to? We're on 17 now. Oh, and 50 likes. That is awesome. Here, let's get the Raven's head on though. And then I think there's a couple of wires we need to connect in here, but setup is pretty much complete at this point. Yeah, there's some wire coming from the, what's it called, the staff right here. Just need to find, where did that wire go? Oh, it's up here somewhere. There we go, I found the wires. Which, this guy, I don't know what it is, but like the wires on this guy is a little bit weird. Just having to connect them all because I'm just in such weird positions on here. Alright, but of course his wire right here, which I'm realizing I got stuck on here a little bit, but I might have to take his arm off here to get that wire on there a little bit better. It's a little bit stuck. Vincent, you said your eyes hurt from looking at this screen for 2 hours. Yeah, the stream's been going on for a while. Yeah, 2 hours. That was crazy. Do his lights stay on while he's not activated? Yes, I don't think he does that in the demo mode, but when you have him just in the on mode, he does do that, which is really nice. I do appreciate that. Sure, let's just fix the wire in on his arm in here. So we can actually get it on properly. I'm still annoyed with these little pins trying to get them out. I don't know why, like, hurt my fingers a bit. So Let's see, can I get this out? Not really. Oh yeah, it's just so annoying trying to get this out of this prop. I almost got it on here. Oh, I can't get it, I'll just mess with that in a bit. Yeah, it feels like Five Below shouldn't even have animatronics. Yeah, we don't have Five Below here in Canada, so I haven't really seen what they have, but I remember last year, like they had a few animatronics for really cheap, which was so weird to see. So I don't know, that store seemed like more like a cheaper dollar store, but for some reason they still got in stuff, which is really weird. Stupid pin on this guy, can't get it out. I think I can still connect on the wire. It's still a bit of a weird position on here. I just don't want to break the connector on this. Yeah, almost got this pin out. Yeah, I can just not get that pin out. That's annoying. Jordan said hi, hello. Have you unboxed your Yoda animatronic yet? I have not. I think after I unbox this guy, I'm gonna do like a little vote to see what people actually want us to unbox next. And we'll unbox whatever animatronic gets some votes, I guess. It's probably the most fair way to do it, I think. Alright, I'm just gonna connect this wire in the back how it is. I'm done messing with this. So there we go. Then we got a wire here on the head, which see if I figure out how I'm gonna connect that on there. Oh yeah, there we go. The head wire going in right now. There we go, just gotta screw that in. Last up here is one more wire I need to connect. Looks like it is for the sensor on him. Which I'm not even going to use the sensor right now. I'm just going to have him try me, but connect it anyways. I'm going to have this guy on sensor mode. And there we go. Which the last step is going to be with the head. We got the little like hood piece to get on him right here. So let's of course do that. Yeah. Oh, you do want to see me unbox the flaming skull post animatronic. I could probably do that next, just since it's like a very simple one to set up. The down would only take a couple minutes, so I could do that. Okay, let's get the hood on here, which I'll pull it over a bit. And then the first time I set this up, I've been messing up with this. I forget how it was. This like a connector at the bottom right here. I think it was like Velcro. There's two pieces right here. It's supposed to connect. Which yeah, I wasn't sure how to do that originally, but now I see. Yeah, a little thing like that. You can see the one side scraped over the other side. It comes over the shoulder a little bit. And there we go. Last step is going to plug in the adapter, and then of course we can do the demo of this guy. And hi Eli, you are back. What did you miss? I'm not sure when you left. I think it was just when we were set up. Before we set up the Raven right here, so just missed setting him up. You're not gonna miss the demo though, which is the best part. So let's connect on the adapter right there. So make sure he's in try mode. There we go. So this volume. Yeah, he's got some good volume on this guy. It's actually pretty loud, which I do appreciate. So plug him in, and then I just need to grab the play button. There goes just reset for us. Let's see. All right, so here we go. Looks like, yeah, y'all have a good view of them. Oh, wire in the way, there we go. And I'll just move the light out of the way too. So anyways, here of course is the Home Depot 2025 Raven.
Whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness. Within these fields, the echoes of the past linger like ghosts. I command the shadows to dance. Step lightly, for the cold beneath your feet holds secrets untold.
And yeah, there he is. Honestly, yeah, best of the year this year from Home Depot. If you think another one is better, then I don't know what you're on about. And yeah, of course. Yeah, he's so big compared to you. Yeah, like, just look at me. Like, I'm already pretty big, like 6 foot. Like, he's just like way taller and just such a big animatronic. I love it. And Party City's lot felt small last year. I don't think it was small. I think it was the same as it is every year. And where you get the Bluetooth Reaper with drums, I think that guy was Lowe's who was sold at. They may some again this year. I have no idea. All right, though, there he is. Just unplugging. Or actually, I'm just gonna make it so this is pop forward, and then of course I'll put it back.
The winds of fate whisper my name and empower me with the forces of darkness.
There we go. Just so I don't want to wear out the screen on that, but there, of course, is the Raven. Such a cool animatronic. I love this guy. Yeah, let's just put him back. I won't have him for now. Alright. When Hey Arts and Skeleton, can you activate him? Yeah, I just did activate him twice and then a third time, but yeah. You can see him though. He's an awesome one. Okay, so Flaming Skull, yeah, I have that guy right there. I guess I can unbox him. He's going to be a very quick one. He's not animatronic. He's just a little skull post prop, but still, he's a cool one, so I think he's worth checking out. And Vincent said, amazing, Alex. Oh, please subscribe to him. Yes, please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 6,000. I think I'm getting pretty close. Yeah, here of course. Flaming Skull post, most forgettable theme from Party City last year. I didn't even know they sold this until I found it on November 1st, which is weird. I don't know how I miss this scene so often. First, very simple prop. You have the base piece right there, which is really heavy. It's like nice and weighted down. It doesn't say he's outdoor ready for this guy, but I see just with how he is, like you could easily have this outdoor. Yeah, right there we have the skull piece, which looks awesome. Has that flame effect in it. It is insane. How much did I get it for? This guy, he originally was $120 here in Canada, but I was able to get it for only $60, which, great deal. Alright, so this guy right here, really quick unboxing. Pretty much, we have this little piece right here, the base. And next up here, we of course have this, which it has the wire to connect to. Of course, the base lights up 2 on this guy, which is cool. Dropping this. It's hard to do with my hands right here so you can see like what I'm doing right here, but there's the wire right here, which goes to the lights there in the base. This right here, which it's a little bit annoying trying to get this on, but you just have to pop the wire like inside the tube right here. You can see there's like a hole, which it's a little bit tricky to do, but eventually end up getting it. And yeah, I feel like this like has to be outdoor ready, just how it is built. This piece of locked together, like can't get water inside this, I don't think. Yeah, now how do I get this on? I'm gonna have to rotate around. There we go. Which the wires are getting in the way a bit here, which a little bit annoying to set up this guy. Oh, you missed Party City. They're back online and in America. Yeah, I did see they're back online, and you have a few stores, but oh, they still have nothing crazy for US, do they, for Party City? I don't think. Oh, the wire right here is so annoying. When Jonathan said hi, welcome. Spasm1031, hi, welcome. There we go, finally got it. And then of course is the next piece right here. This is this little piece that goes on right here. On another annoying thing I have to mention about this guy is, of course, the button on him doesn't work to turn like on and off, which is weird. Of course, as you can see on the bottom right here, it's supposed to have this switch you can like turn it on or off, but I don't know, it didn't really work for me. Like he's just like constantly in the on position, which is weird, but of course for this guy is just battery operated too. You can get an adapter for him. It says he needs like a 4.5 volt adapter, which is weird. There you can see he's already turned on, which yeah, you can see like I switched the thing on there, but it just doesn't want to turn off. Which at least it's stuck in the on position. If this was stuck in the off position, that would suck because since he's clearance, I could not return him. And then right here, pretty simple, get on, plug that in. Lights in the base will start going, of course. Yeah, this thing right here, you just gotta slide it on the top. Feel like screws, it just goes over. And just twist, lock it into place. There you go, simple one to unbox. So let's just flip the camera around. There we go, that right there looks awesome. You can see, it's hard to see in the light right here, but base right there has the lights, you can kind of see it. Doesn't show up too well on camera, but yeah, it's really the head right there has that flame effect, which I really love. Oh, that just looks insane in there, I love it. But as you can see, it's a pretty big prop too. I think it's like 4 feet top right there. So yeah, this guy right here is an awesome one. I love it. He'll just flip around the camera again. So yeah, there we go. All right, so just check out what's going on in the chat again. Yeah, flame effect from the Rock and Pumpkin Canadian Tire. Yeah, I think it is the same thing because it's like the same company that made this guy, of course, Techie. The flame effect in there is so cool. I love it. And I think they also use it on like the pumpkin prop this year and everything, like a lot of stuff here. And Man's Halloween light, is it made by Techie? Yes, it is. All right, so I'm just gonna take the batteries out of this guy because I don't want them on anymore. It's gonna be a little bit tricky getting this off. There we go. And yeah, just take the batteries out. There we go, I can just pop back on there. Anyhow, let's just put this guy aside for now. Put my Raven right here. All right, and there we go. Just putting some of these boxes away over here. Let me just look back at the chat. What's going on here? Artem Skeleton was my dream animatronic. Honestly, that's a hard one to say. I don't know if I really have like a dream one. I don't know, probably that new like app skeleton. He's a really cool one. He might be one of them. Who is better, Morris Costume, Steers of Con, or Unreleased Groundbreaker? Or Groundskeeper? Honestly, I would say the Groundskeeper. He was a lot cooler. And, like, clowns are just so generic now, but, yeah. Unbox, Bog Zombie, Hugs the Clown. Yeah, of course, that Hugs the Clown set up there. Do I have Lil Jack Carver? I actually do. He's right down somewhere there. There he is, right there. You can see him. So do I have Jack the Reaper? No, I do not. He's one I'd like to get though, but I don't know. I do like the motion tracking feature he has. Yeah, Lantern Keeper. He's the first guy we set up today. And when am I gonna build the haunt? This is pretty much the start of it, just getting out all this stuff. So I can do that one video, like a collection tour, and then yeah, just gonna get the walls and everything. All right, so we're at 2.5 hours almost. Which next thing we're gonna unbox? I don't know. I think I'm gonna leave it to all of you in the chat again to decide like what we unbox next. So I'll do a little pan around the room. You can see all the boxes stuff we have, and then just comment down below one you want to see unbox, and then most requested one we'll do next up here. Yeah, of course, all the clowns over here. Some Reaper guys, of course. Zombie. Yeah, tell me down in the chat which one of these should we unbox next. There you go, a little pan around the room. Let's see. Twisted Jack, Peekaboo Clown, Bog Zombie. Yeah. Peekaboo Clown. Okay, so the few I'm seeing right now is Bog Zombie, Twisted Jack, Peekaboo Clown. Darling Dolly, Peekaboo Clown, Skill Crane. Oh yeah, I do really want to do Skill Crane. He's an awesome one. He's gonna be cool to set up. Jack, Skill Crane. Yeah, I don't see one that's requested more often. Seems like each of you have like different ones you want to see. Yeah, Artem Spam and Skill Crane. Yoda. Chucky Bear, yeah, the Roman Creed Bear. Oh no, should we just do Skill Crane? I think we should do Skill Crane. What do all of you think? Or Yoda? I'm seeing a few Yodas now. Here, we got Yoda and Skill Crane right next to each other. How about we do these few over here then? All right, yeah, so let's move on to doing these few guys over here. Which, yeah, let's see. Skill Crane, yes. Yeah, here, let's do Skill Crane and then we'll do Yoda. I'm gonna do the creepy girl right here. Alright, which I'm just realizing, flipped my camera around. I want to see what's on the screen. Which, let me just flip that around. There we go, now I can't see it. Here, let's set them up over here. I just have a little bit more room over here now to get inside, unbox and stuff. So let's see. Yeah, looks like it should all be in frame. On Maine's Halloween land, he said absolutely not worth $250. Yeah, he's even more expensive here in Canada. You can see I still have the original price going there, $300. Which I don't know, it's a little bit much, but he still is pretty big and everything. He's got a lot of stuff going for him, so I don't hate the $300. It was a little bit expensive to spend on him, but not the worst. Oh, the OG name for Bullseye was Target Practice. OG name for Trixie was Lizzie Borden. Yeah, the original names for these animatronics are just so random. Anyways, let's get into Skill Crane right here. This guy, honestly, my favorite animatronic. He's gonna look so good in the haunt. Because first up, we got the crane piece for the Skill Crane. And then what can we get out next here? Of course, right here, you can get out the bear head, which I like how that is. It looks creepy. It's got like the blood details on there. It's like latex in the mouth, which is so weird, but the eyes right there too that light up. And then this is kind of like what hides them in the balls and everything. It's cool. Lantern Keeper's OG name sounded cool. Jack Sanser. Jack Sanser, honestly, that is better than Lantern Keeper. I don't know why they keep Lantern Keeper over that, but who knows. OG name for Monkey Business Clown Surprise. I prefer Monkey Business, you know. Ooh, right here, though, we got the pop-up piece for him, which is pretty well built. And then next up here, what can we get out? This piece is accessible. Alright, of course we got his adapter right here. And then this piece right here, so where has the balls around it. Right here, of course, have like, there's the button you push to activate it, which I do like how it has that more like interactive feature. It also has the volume knob and stuff here in the front, which is a bit annoying because then you can kind of see that, but I mean, it's not the worst. At least I have a speaker there on the front too, so you can hear what he says. Oh, the OG name for Jack Reaper was Twisted Pointing Ghost. Oh, that's the most generic name I've ever heard. Here we've got two pieces. We've got one, which is for the top, and then one for the base. Yeah, pretty much going with the big cube here. Oh, they made the right choice change it to Jack. Yeah, I think they like had to name it Jack the Reaper, you know, because it's the mascot and everything. I don't know why they wouldn't. Here though, we got glass pieces, or not really glass, just plastic, but window pieces. And then of course we got this piece right here that goes on the back, which is really cool. Now you're jealous because I have Hugs. Yeah, Hugs is an awesome one. He's probably the animatronic I have that like most other people like really want to get to, because I know he's one that's not like too common among people because he's somewhat an older one. A lot of people started more recently, but yeah. Of course, here we have the wraparound form, which is just this annoying fabric piece, but you know, it still does look cool. Skill crane, you'll see a push right there. It's awesome. What animatronics have you done so far? So far I've done Raven, Dean, Mr. Dar, Skull Post, Land Keeper, Hugs, Peekaboo, and Sword Swallower. I'm very dusty on this guy. This animatronic actually had set up in my room for a while. There's the top piece. You can see Skill Crane, which is the sticker on here. It's a little bit messed up, but it looks nice. It says test your skill. Oh, you have Creepy Tower and Clown. You want Hugs? Yeah, I have Hugs and I want Creepy Tower and Clown. Creepy Tower and Clown's like one of the ones I want the most, which he did return last year, but online only. Just too much to do. Alright, next up here we got these pieces, which I only see 3 of them. I'm not sure where the other one went. I may have accidentally left it in the basement because I took this guy down the other day. It sucks if I do, but I don't know. Got a bunch of poles right there. And we've of course got a bunch more poles here. Another pole there. Tons of poles on this side. We've got a little plastic clip which is supposed to be for the wires to sort of hide them away. Alright, there's all the parts. Let's get this guy set up. Ooh, maybe Henry Hustle if we have time after Yoda. Yeah, we'll definitely have time after Yoda to do something else. Maybe we'll do Henry. So stupid that Spear Return Creepy Town Clown is online only. I know, like, yeah, it was the Carnival theme last year. I don't know why Spear decided to do that. Let's get this guy together. We have one pole that goes on right there. And then next up, I can't forget this out for this guy, but I think it's going to be this piece right here. So of course the pop-up neck for the bear inside here. Yeah, there we go. It goes on like that. Oh, you got Lewis the Pumpkin for 90 and Billy the Pumpkin Rockstar for 70? Well, that's a good deal. Yeah, in good condition too. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, I like when you get animatronics for like a really good deal. That is awesome. I just need to figure out now what poles go where. Yeah, a bunch of these poles labeled D. These are the ones that'll go down here on the base. Town Colin wasn't supposed to come out last year. Originally it was Silent and Deadly. We got held back for 2025. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I heard Valak was delayed. I didn't know that Silent Deadly was delayed though too. I guess it would make sense that Silent Deadly was delayed because we got like all that stuff in the ISE form, like the projector and the poster too. So I always thought that was just a hint towards stuff coming out this year, but yeah. And then next up here, of course, we get these C poles on. course, got going on each side. I don't think it matters which one goes on where. They're all labeled as C, so it shouldn't matter. And there we go. We got that on. Next step is going to be with these, which I am missing one. I think I left in the basement. I might have to go and get that. These, of course, just go on to here. Next one like that. Next one like, no, these are the two smaller ones. It's the bigger one I'm missing. Oh, there's just so many poles for this guy, honestly. That goes on like that. Oh, this one doesn't want to stay in for some reason. I think it stays in better like once you get the wrap on this and everything actually pulled together better, but there we go. Yeah, let me see if I have these anywhere. One Vincent Halloween. Bye. See you next time, or if you join later, there's a lot I'm doing the stream for. I'm just realizing I only have 3 of these J-poles too. I think we'll have to go grab some of these other things I lost by I don't see them anywhere here. I think I did leave them downstairs. Yeah, I don't see them here. I'm gonna have to go grab those. Worst emotional pain for hunters like me is buying animatronics but running out of money. See an animatronic you really wanted. Yeah, that never happens to me because I only buy so many animatronics. I don't spend all my money on them. I own Steel Crane gone in January when prices gone bankrupt. That was awesome. Let's got a good deal on it then. So anyways, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna grab the pieces from this which I actually left in the basement. So I'll be back in like 2 minutes. All right, and I am back. I wasn't able to find the one piece for this guy, which is supposed to be one on here. I'm gonna have to look more for it later. That piece doesn't matter as much for right now, but at least I was able to grab this piece just left on my table down there. But yeah, what have you all been saying in the chat while I was in the basement? Oh, they had the 13-foot jack for $175. Oh, that is such a good deal. BJ Hans buy. Headless Soul Slasher for $20. Honestly, that'd be a cool one to get. Like, you could easily make some sort of new head, like just need a mask or something, then like a foam headpiece. Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's just get this guy set up. I'll worry about that piece in there later. Yeah, let's get this piece on next. This is, of course, the piece right here, which has the little kind of control block stuff. And I believe this is the right way it's supposed to go on, I think. It must be. Alright, and there we go. Got that pushed into place, just like that. See, it's already getting pretty big. Like, this guy's a really big animatronic, honestly. It's like under 6 foot at the top right there, but still it's like a big cube. I like it. On Arts and Scouts, and again, everyone make sure to like and subscribe. Yes, please do. All right, so let's put this on. So I'll turn on the bottom there, but it's just right here. There we go. And then we can just push that piece down there. You can see the head. It's all popped out for us right there, which that's awesome. I love that. Want to go try and get your dad to take you to TMI? Yeah. Oh, 25% off sale. That's awesome. Like some of these prices you told me, it already sounds pretty cheap. And yeah, Maine's Halloween Land. Yeah, what's TMI? I have no idea. I just assume it's some like store and get some good cheap stuff. On Lone Games, it's family owned store. Well, that's awesome. Well, you're 12 and 3 weeks ago, you offered a job. That is awesome. I still need to get a job. I'm unemployed. All right, but next up here, I think it's these ones next. Yeah, it must be. So of course here we've got these pieces that go on these little poles, which the one right here, it has the connector on it. One of the connectors unfortunately fell off, but it's pretty much a little like clip on there that sort of like holds the wires to this pole to hide it, which I do appreciate that I did that. Oh, and Spirit Christmas come back this year. I have heard that. I'm hoping that they come to my city, which I assume not. I think it's going to be a smaller scale thing again this year, unfortunately for them. But, you know, hopefully in a few years I'll have Spirit Christmas here in my city. That'd be insane. But I'm pretty sure they'd expand across the U.S. before getting here. On Maine's Halloween Land, you got Neon Ice Cream Clown for $150 when they were close to closing. Yeah, that is awesome. I love Neon Ice Cream Clown. I saw that select stores here in Canada had them again this year. Of course, on clearance for, I think it was $200 this year. Maybe a bit less, but an awesome one. And can I do a demo of Hugs? Towards the end of the stream, maybe I can do a demo of some of the stuff that I've set up again, but we'll see. Let's want to get some of these animatronics like unboxed first, which is taking forever to do because I'm slow. This piece up here is like annoying, trying to get it all pushed down. Come on, I can get it. This piece sort of like blocking it in, but come on. There we go, now we got it. So we got all that on there. On your local Spirit was a Spirit Christmas. That is awesome. You might have also spent $30 for Bloody Ghost Treater. Nice. $30 is a pretty good deal. Yeah, good deals if they decide to take it. Yeah, honestly, if I found a deal like that, I would immediately take it. No questions, I'd just buy it. Alright, so we get these on here. And of course, we can get this two other piece on here, which, yeah, let me show you this. This is, of course, the back for him, which, fine, Mr. Teddy. Look at that. It's, like, really nice. Did a good job. Ooh, Mason, you just got Sinister Strawman. Oh, that is awesome. Sinister Strawman's a cool one. I would get Sinister Strawman if I didn't already have Mr. Dark, but since I already have Mr. Dark, like, I don't need another jumpscare like him. I especially, like, don't have room for, like, another big jumpscare like that, too, with me. Yeah, that just goes on there in the back. And of course, we can get the front window on. Just gotta line it up. A little Velcro piece that goes down. On the next up here is, of course, the top of it. Simply slides like this, bars down. What I just remembered, we also have to put on the actual crane part, which how can I forget? We have that, which goes on in here. Which I don't think it matters which way it goes on, so it's that on each side, but yeah, and that goes back forward. You can see there's a little pulley mech in there. Okay, let's get this on top here now, which wires go down. Put this on. There we go, you can see it's already starting to come to life. When BRE Arnold said hi, welcome. Hopefully you enjoy today's stream. And then now, pop this up. These wires right here, we're going to stick them down the side here. Those just go in like that. There we go. And then there's little clips here on the side, which I'm going to need to fix these clips a bit more. And I'm probably not going to try and fix it today, but at some point before Han's like all done stuff. But wires right here, as you can see, like it's supposed to sort of hide it behind there, which does a decent job of that. Yes, we are almost done. Ooh, contaminated kid, but 220 was still too much for that. Yeah, I don't know. He's like a smaller one, but he's a full body animal, which is a bit different. So somewhat worth the price, somewhat not. Yeah, a bunch of wires under here to connect. I don't know why there's 3 going to the top, because there's lights up there. There's also a moving piece, but that's really it. I don't really need 2 wires. I don't know why it's 3, but there is. And the adapter right here, which we're going to connect last, because of course we're going to put on the wraparound first. You can see that we have right here, of course. I love how this thing looks. It looks awesome. I like the printed stuff on here. There's a couple of details I'll show you when we get this on, but it's awesome. What do you plan to buy from the November sale is the ISE manual, nice, Teddy, and possibly a store display fire demon. Yeah, that is awesome. Yeah, hopefully we can find some of that stuff. I don't know, me on November 1st, I can never find like anything in any of these stores, which sucks, but I've seen people find like such crazy stuff in their stores, and then here in my stores, they have nothing left. But I don't know, maybe I'll find something. Alright, and then let's keep wrapped around here. Of course, the adapter, there's a little hole in it for the back, which I do appreciate, so that goes through there. And that connects up to the control box. And the rest of this piece right here simply just wraps around. There's all Velcro pieces on the windows right here. That just connects to. And the back too. Just gotta do the other side here. And of course on the back right here is also a little Velcro piece that goes on, which is a little bit tricky to get on, but I can get it. Alright, and there we go. We got that pretty much set up. One corner here is got fixed. There we go. And yeah, now right there is this guy, which I am missing the one piece. I need to go find it in the basement. I left it somewhere, but yeah, this guy right here, he's such a cool one. Yeah, art and skeleton. Skull crane is so cool. I agree. Hi, very Vinny Randoms. Welcome. And I'm you fan, or you're a fan. That is awesome. You always love to see some fans in the chat. Hi, behind the mask. Welcome. Yeah, don't like how the control box shows it. I agree. Like anyone coming to my haunt, they can like switch this or like control the volume, which sucks. Don't do that last year, thankfully, but oh, it does suck. But at least it does have like the try me right here. I like that. Oh, it's also annoying. As it's printed on here, it says sensor try me off. Like this is the like main thing I'm annoyed by this, but still, it's my favorite animatronic. Martian Warrior is so cool. I agree. Behind the mask, just picked up Worry Crow. That's awesome. I would like to get one of those 15-footers, but there's just no room in my yard. Like the trees are in the way, and then there is no trees. Like it'd just be way too big. At least it's kind of blended into cover. I guess it kind of is, but oh, that's the one annoying thing with this guy. Anyways, yeah, a little bit scratched up on here, which I need to fix that a bit, which is a bit annoying, but you know, it's not the worst. It does make it a little bit creepier having it roughed up a bit on the glass. All right, so I guess we can demo this guy. We're not getting the button for him. I think he should be on, well, that sensor. I think, or is either try me or on is with the button, I'm not sure. There he goes. The bear just needs to reset back into his little hole. As you can see, there he goes. It gets a little bit caught right there, which is a little bit annoying, but still it does look pretty hidden with the balls in there, which is really nice. So let's do him. I'm just going to turn up the volume a bit. I think I don't think he had the loudspeaker. I can't remember, but he should go when I push this button.
Attention! Attention! This game is now in operation! Have you got the skill? Or will you be killed? Fear not, he won't bite unless you reach inside for your prize.
Alright, but there it goes. That was awesome. Just gonna do it one quick time just to get him popped up.
Step right up, thrill seekers. Prepare to be mesmerized by the prizes within. Try to win if you dare.
And there we go, an insane animatronic. The best one that I own, honestly. I'm happy I got this guy. This guy was like the second I saw that got him in stock at Party City by me. I like went up there the first day I could. It was awesome. Yeah, I love the announcer phrases. It is awesome. Ooh, and how long have I been collecting animatronics for? I think this year is my 11th year. It was 2015 I started. I got the Jones Spider, and then, yeah, since then, yeah, I've just collected tons right here. I think I have 37 now in total it was. And hi, Anno Haunts, welcome. And hi, Liam Rose, what is up? Let's move this guy out of the way, and I think it was Yoda who was requested next. But yeah, I'm just gonna bring these back over here so they can unbox them. Alright, so we're gonna do Yoda here. We're also gonna do the popup girl since she's a easy setup. Yeah, of course you can see how I got Yoda's head out of the box because I cannot get this to fit back in. How these animatronics are just not get them to fit back in the box in this season. Yeah, I did see that Spirit will be selling Sunstar, 6-foot witch, and the skeletons carrying the coffin, which is so random to see Spirit selling those type of animatronics. Oh, you hate land creepers take off the IC. I agree. Like, I don't know why they decide to do that. It's just like why. I heard it's because of fire hazard, but is even a fire hazard? Like, I don't know how it would be. It's just annoying. All right, but let's get this thing out of the box. Which one is this? No, this is a pop-up girl. But let's just go with the pop-up girl first. She's a quick one. I'll do Yoda. I got the duct tape there on the box. This one right here, it's a simple one. I got on clearance last year from Canadian Tire. This was also sold at Party City last year, at least here in Canada. I don't think it was in the US, but yeah. Got it right there. Head pretty much just pops up. It's a simpler one, but yeah. Yeah, main tell me, like, it could have been a fire hazard. Like, if you made it past that phase, and then, like, they're still selling them in stores, so I don't see how it could be a fire hazard. But, I don't know, who knows, it's really stupid. Yeah, of course, for this one right here, it just has a bunch of poles here. They go together, there's 3 in total. These connect to the base right here. And we pretty much put the grill on top, it's already done. And the batteries are still in this. It didn't come with batteries, which I do appreciate that it did. Vincent Halloween Yoda. Yes, we will do Yoda here. Second, let's put the top of the grill here together. This goes on. This just sits on top of the pole right here. Which a little bit tangled up there. There we go. That's better. But yeah, simple animatronic, but for me only paying $60 for this, you know, I don't mind it. It's like a nice jump scare and everything, you know, not too bad. And there we go. Let's fix the hair on this thing. It is all messed up, which is the one annoying thing about this. The hair just goes in front of the face. I just need to tie it back. It's a simple fix, but it's annoying that it did come like that. The arms to the side right there. And, I did take the try button off first, so we're just going to need to do her in sound mode, but here, pretty much, I think the second I turn her on, she's going to pop up, so yeah, where's the button on it? There's. So anyways, it should go off right now. Yep. And Aqua Dude, where did I get this one? This one, of course, comes from Canadian Tire in Party City last year, and I believe some stores in the US have sold it. I can't remember which ones. I know Lowe's sold a version of this. I'm not sure if this is the exact one. And of course, it was At Home, I think, sold this exact same model. A really cool one. There she goes again. Is this the child or the boy? Oh, this is the girl version. I guess he could be a child. I don't know. Yeah, At Home. Yeah, it was At Home that sold this. Yeah, pretty cool one. Slapper goes off. Yeah, sensor on this thing sucks. There she goes. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. And yeah, a cool one. It's only $60 for it, which isn't too bad. It's a pretty big prop, and it'll look cool in that house. Alright, now everyone, we can move on to Yoda, a very requested one. Twin box, Yoda's one from Home Depot, not last year, but the year before. He's an awesome one. I of course was able to get him on clearance for $200, down from the original $300 he was here in Canada. But when it Quack, dude, you own the one, or you only own the new one at Home, and the original child one from Lowe's. That's cool. Yeah, so you have two of them. That's nice. Dude, Bog Zombie, Peeboo Clown, yeah, after Yoda, we'll get into some of them. I know Peeboo Clown and Bog Zombie are some so move on those ones next. Let's get Yoda out here. He's a simple one to set up, so it won't take too long, but got the base right there, of course. And then next up here, of course, the body. You can see he's buff Yoda. He goes to the gym. I just find it funny how they actually added that on here. It could have just been a simple plastic piece because you don't see this. Like, they didn't even have to do it green because you don't see this, but I do appreciate that. It's nice hidden detail for people that own it and set it up. Of course, we got the one clothing right here. And of course, we got a little pull right here. Goes on the bottom, and then his robe. Of course, right here, we got the neck, which pretty simple, just sort of turns it, and that's what moves the lightsaber side to side. Another arm right here with the wire that goes to the lightsaber. Of course, right here is the Christmas stuff, which we'll just leave in the box. Santa hand sign, which it's nice. I can have this guy set up for both Halloween and Christmas. But for now, we're getting the Halloween stuff, which of course has the Halloween sign and the witch hat. Of course, got a lightsaber piece right there. And of course, the adapter right here. And this guy too, it looks like I do have some instructions still in the box, which is nice. And what is going on in the chat? How long have you been live for? I don't know. Oh, 3 hours now. I think 3 hours is how long I did this stream last year. I think I will go for 4 hours though. So, about 1 more hour left. The box of jump scare, yeah, I can do that. Yoda's awesome, I agree. Hashtag buff Yoda. Yep. All right. Let's get this guy set up, which I can do this fast, I think. Of course, first step, we got the base right here. We can put on his little pole, which, yeah, he is a tiny one. The next up here, we got this mech right here in the main body, which just goes on top of there. We'll snap all into place. Which let's put that there, just like that. Which is a little bit twisted to the side, which is weird, but I don't mind it. Next up, we of course can put this piece on. It's just a little pull-in piece, a little wire that goes in here, of course, for the sensor. This piece right here just goes over, just like that. You can see this just covers up like that whole body right there. You can't even see how buff he is. I guess you could use it like without this on here, but I don't know. Ooh, what's my favorite prop this year? I honestly don't know. I assume by prop you mean like not animatronics. Yeah, I don't know. There's a few good ones out there. Hard to say. You love Peekaboo Clown. Yep. Chewbacca's $350. Yeah, that's expensive. At least for Canada, he's only going to be $370, which is still a lot, but just compared to the US price, I do appreciate that they only have him for $20 more than the US, because that's way less than whatever it's called, like the exchange rate. I think the Canadian price for Chewbacca in USD is like only 250, I think, which is crazy. Like $100 less than what he just sold there. Next up here, got his arm, of course, with the little mech right there to move his arm. And this, of course, just gotta put it through his sleeve right here. Just like that, and then connector goes on to him right on here. I'm gonna trick getting this on, but I almost got it on here. Yeah, of course we go. On, I see we're getting a bunch of 6-7 in the chat. Good job, everybody. Good job. When hi, Minion Haunts, welcome. All right, and then the wire in there. People have been wanting Barnyard Butcher back since like 2020 now. I know it's, yeah, been a while period been wanting back. Also, it's September 6-7, yeah, it is the 6-7 weekend. The only one until December, I think, so yeah, very lucky. Yeah, hi, Domus Clay channel. Welcome to the 6-7 chat. And Halloween Chuck E. Cheese fan, welcome. Oh, why will this lightsaber not screw on? Am I doing it wrong? There we go. I connected the wire. Yeah, I did. Which, oh, it's annoying with this thing. The one Velcro piece on his hand broke off. Yesterday we were 7.67% through the year. Yeah, we were. I remember that. So many memes on Instagram about that the other day. All right, next up here. Look at that hedge right there. He is so cool. All right, and let's just plug that in. There we go. This guy's got that servo head, which is awesome. It's a little weird getting him in right here. Of course, we put him in. This little like twist bolt on the back right here if you twist in. Dollarama would sell Animatronics for like $6 to $7. Yeah, they certainly would. Why does everybody say it's 6-7? What do you mean, why is everyone saying that? That's a big meme right now. I don't know why it's just starting this late in the stream. I expected this to happen like way earlier. Alright guys, witch hat on there though. Of course, a little sign right there. What does it say? Beware of the dark side, you must. Oh, you like the Demon Barber from Home Depot? Might have come on sale. Yeah, that guy's a cool one. He's like sort of that same theme with the Jack Spades, which is really cool. I like that they're continuing on with that. There we go. We got Yoda right here. So let's plug him in, do a demo, see what he's all about. Just gotta lift up his shirt again, but he should be on try mode. Yeah. So I'll plug in my try me button. Is the chat still 6-7? Yes, it is. Oh, Remaster. I did say you were saying 6-7 in the stream, but yeah, no one was on with it. Vincent Halloween Spirit, awesome. Alex 6-7. Maybe I should change my name to that. Pull like 6-7 packs of candy and sugar treat beat. I don't even know if you could fit that many in there. Oh, there goes
Enjoy the festivities, you will. My ally is Jordan, and a powerful ally it is.
I thought I had him on Charmy, but I guess not. But let's just see him on this mode right here.
Yes, always in motion. These holidays are a luminous season full of life you shall have.
Yeah, head's a little bit tilted down right now. We'll have to fix that a bit,
but the celebrations of this season will be. Have much fun together, we will.
I wish there was a mode for the audio where it's like a Halloween and Christmas one, because it just has these generic holiday phrases, which
enjoy the festivities, you will. My ally is Jordan, and a powerful ally it is.
He sounds very
yes, always in motion. These holidays are a luminous season full of life you shall have.
There it is. I'm gonna turn them off there. Oh, that's awesome though. Going back to the chat. Still seeing lots of 6-7. How nice. The kid who edits and loves Spirit Halloween said hi, welcome. Crimson Hollow, hi, welcome. Hashtag AwesomeAlex67. Yeah, maybe we should start that as a hashtag. Maybe I'll put that in all my videos. Crimson Hollow, hi, you're my fave YouTuber. Thanks. Happy to hear that. Which animatronic is your favorite they've unboxed so far? My favorite in my collection, Skull Crane, which we have pretty much just unboxed. He's an insane one. Yeah, I'm gonna move Yoda out of the way. And I think we're gonna do another like vote again on what animatronic I should do. So I'll show you around the room and then you all can tell me below like what animatronic I should do. Yeah, cheer. Let me show you around. Then after I show you around, I'll get you all to just say in the chat which one I should unbox. So, because we still have the Hunter's Do, Death Throw, Tread Corpse, German Spider, Wanda Webworth, Roman Bear, Darn Dolly, Front Toys, Twisted Jack, Feather Skeletons, Front Farmer, Little Jack, Pumpkin Twins, Rusty, Sin Scarecrow, Peekaboo, Henry Hustle, the Lowe's Reaper, which honestly, that's my least favorite animatronic. This question earlier, I wasn't sure what to say, but I'm going to say it. That one's my least favorite. Bluetooth Reaper, Bog Zombie, Jack Spade and Cerberus. Shorter list now, which is nice. So let's see in the chat. Everyone, tell me down below which one should I unbox. I see a Peekaboo, a Henry, 2 Henrys, Dolly, Drone Dolly, Dolly. I see a lot of Dollies. I think we're going to have to do Dolly next. Let's do Dolly and then Henry Hustle. Those are the two I'm seeing. More Henrys, more Dollies. I'm seeing Dolly more than Henry, so let's do Dolly and then we'll do Henry, okay? Unbox 6-7. Oh, they should make a 6-7 animatronic. Like, what's taking them so long? All right, so it is Darlin' Dolly time. Look at the camera. I realize my hair is a little bit weird. I don't know why. But yes, it is Darlin' Dolly time. Let me get these boxes out of the way. They're all just going to start piling up. Yeah, I got Skull Crane box to move to. Yeah, my garage, I do not have enough room for all this stuff. I don't know how I'm going to fit this all into the collection video. Alright, but there we go. Heard Home Depot will have at least 6 to 7 new animatronics here. I think in Canada they will. I don't know about the US. Canada, those 6, 7 new ones. Oh, I just realized we're at 63 likes on the stream. If 4 more of you subscribe, then we can get to 6, 7 likes. So yeah, share this video, get people to join so we can get to 6, 7 likes. I could have 6 to 7 section of my haunted house. I think I actually do. Yeah, get to 6, 7 likes. Come on, let's do it. Oh, we're at 64. 3 more to go. Let's do it. All right, but Dolly right here, big one. Oh, Halloween Freak, you just subbed. Awesome. Could you feature me in it? I don't know what I'd feature you in, but I don't usually feature people in stuff. Oh, you have around 6 to 7 animatronics, you know? Yeah. There's all 6, 7 likes. Oh, we're at 66, everyone. 66 likes. Come on, one more. Oh, someone said we're at 6, 7. It's only showing 66 for me. I think my stream might be a little bit delayed by a couple minutes. Oh no, mine's still saying 66. Alright, Dolly though. Got one arm right here. All the arms on here, that's awesome. Another arm right here. That's so cool. Then let's pull out this. I think this was the adapter. Yes, we got the adapter right there. Oh, it says 6, 7 likes for you, Artem. I don't know what's up with my stream. It says 6. Oh, now it's down to 65 likes, it says. I have no idea. Do I have Pumpkin Esther? I do not. I do want to get Pumpkin Esther, though. Dolly Dolly's face, though. Here, we got the clothing, and this is like the main neck piece in here, too. Oh, now it says we're back up at 66 on my screen for the likes. Right here, of course. This is like her main bond and everything. She got some pretty cool clothing on her. I should sell Sewer Raft for 229.67. They should. Like, missed opportunity for all these prices, honestly. All right, next up here, this is the mech. This is what just sort of like leans her forward. Pretty cool. Oh, you heard Pumpkin has to return for 2025. Yes, I did hear it was too. There's like something I saw the other day that was like screenshots from the website, but I think those were fake. I got a bunch of pulls right here, one with a control box, and then some other ones right here. A bunch of those. Then yeah, we got 2 pieces there for the base. And then of course the instructions, which I do still have. The Animatronics still have the box and the instructions, it seems. Alright, so let's move that all the way. On some of my stream right here on my phone, it says 66 likes. Oh no, it says 67 for any of you. Ooh, Schrobiz Pizza Time said hi, welcome. All right, so let's get this guy set up. This girl, I guess, dolly. Which this one right here, first step, it's gonna be the 2 pieces for the base right here, which are just gonna slide together. As we go on. Yeah, just like that. We got those on there. And then next up here, I've got the C pulls, which C goes on to the front side right here. This, of course, it has the little pins right here in the bottom. Because for this one, of course, they did give it these like little extra supports here, which I do appreciate. It does definitely keep it more stable. Matt's Possessed Friend is back for the 6th to 7th year. Sure is indeed. I'm surprised they're still selling them. Yeah, 6, 7 years. That is what a good number of years to sell them. What is the one animatronic from Spirit Halloween you would want to come back for 2025? Honestly, I don't really know. I know Pumpkin Nester, which hopefully is returned. He's definitely one I want to see. I want to see him in stores, though. I don't want to see him just like online only like all these other ones. What was the first animatronic I bought? First one ever was, of course, the Jumpin' Spider 2015 model, which he is so cool. He still works to this day, which is awesome. Or maybe he is broken. I don't know. He was still working at the end of last season, so hopefully he still works again. Yes, we'll see once we set him up, but next up here, we've got some pieces to go on right here. Of course, I have one piece and then the other one here with the control box. Goes on like that. No more clowning around. It's time for 6, 7. Yes, it is indeed. What was the last animatronic I bought? The last one was, of course, Lantern Keeper, and maybe the last one ever. I don't know. Honestly, I'm like out of room for animatronics now. Like, I've tried to plan my haunt, and I don't have enough room for the stuff I did buy, but I don't know if I will buy any more animatronics, because I don't know like where I'm going to fit more stuff. Just not enough room in the garage, and then the yard. Sir Baby, please release 67 animatronics of June 7, 2067. Maybe they will. It's a long time to wait, though. Alright, got the adapter right here. Just gonna plug that in. And looks like we can connect the one wire here. Which way is... Oh, it goes on this way. Nice, got that on. Lantern is like 6.7 feet tall. Oh, yeah, he is. It says on the box, 6'8". A missed opportunity there again from Spirit. Ooh, how many animatronics do I have? I currently have 37. Maybe I need to get like 30 more so I can get up to 67. That'd be the way to do it. 8 after scene, 6, 7, and 69 got finished. Yeah, 68. Like, how sad for that number. We should really give like 68 some like credit here. Alright, so this piece up here, let's get this on, which it's gonna be a little bit tricky, but let's see. Yeah, it's figured this like slid over and stuff. Which at least it's somewhat a simple setup for this animatronic, which I do appreciate. Techie does really good with their setups, you know, it's never super complicated. Yeah, let's get that on there. And the other piece on over here. There we go. Can't see exactly what I'm doing, but we got 2 pieces on right there. And then, oh, I'm just realizing the hip loop here. Oh, I forgot to put that on. Crap. Whatever. I can still easily slide this around. Let's see. There we go. There's like a little hip loop in here. You can't see, but I got it on now. There we go. I'm back from the dress. What are people saying? What do you think of Twisted Grandma? I think Twisted Grandma is a cool one. I don't know. Some people I've seen have mixed opinions on her, but honestly, see, she's a great one. Like, I'd recommend her to someone if someone's looking to buy an animatronic. I don't know. Where do these arms connect on us? I think here. Yeah, we got the one arm right here, which just goes on. I think these arms were posable too, or at least the fingers on it, which is nice. I do appreciate that. Dolly is probably your favorite in 2023. Yeah, I agree. She was definitely my favorite that year. You know, I'm a big creepy Rising Doll fan, and to see another like massive doll that year was really cool. And yeah, I just had to get this one. Like, she is awesome. I love this thing. It's like such a big one too. It's like over 7 feet at the top. It's definitely the biggest animatronics I got. And with the coupon here in Kansas, we'll get it for like $180, which was such a great deal, honestly. And there we go. Just gotta get the head on, which let me adjust you all up a little bit so you can see. Let's go take a quick break here just to look at chat. And the Soul Slasher is actually 30. You only have 18. Oh, that sucks. But yeah, 30 is a good deal for Halo Soul Slasher. You could easily get like a, or like make your own head for that, which is nice. I remember Flagship 2023, how all the props were broken. I think I remember that. Like, watch some videos and then there's a few that were broken, which is so weird to see. You really want to get her, but you didn't. Yeah, don't know. I'm having a picture of it. I think she was the one I got that year. Or actually, I also got the little Jack Carter, but yeah. Oh, is that blow up the yard I see in the chat? Hello, my people, yes. Good thing you made it blow up the yard, because I'm probably going to end here in 30 minutes, maybe. I don't know. It's almost noon here. I need to eat lunch at some point. You begged for a $12 loan. Yeah, sorry, I can't give it to you. I would if I could. Yeah, 6-7 indeed. I agree. Blow up the yard. Ooh, favorite animatronic of the year. Favorite of the year. I don't know. There's some good ones this year. For like a couple of the retailers, like Spirit Halloween, I definitely like Lantern Keeper, and then Electrified Corpse, and then the Raven from Home Depot. Maybe I'd have to say the Raven is the best of the year. Okay, that may be a hot take. I'll know, but you know, I'll go with him. He's the best of the year. Let's see. You get a lot of animatronics for Christmas. That was nice. Around 6 units of the prop was sold, but hopefully it's back for 2027. Yeah. We did just get Fire Demon yesterday. Will that be gone? Yeah, Fire Demon's an awesome one. I think he's probably like the one everyone loves this year, which honestly, like, I do like him too, but I wouldn't say he's the best of the year. Still like top 5 though. So we gotta go wire connected here for Dolly. So there we go. And the best animatronic of the year is 671, sure. Monkey. Oh, Halloween, you subscribed. Thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. And let's see, what wire do we have in here? We have P to connect to P. We'll see an O wire in here to connect to O. The one wire connect there and the other wire. And there we go. Pretty much all set up here. Just got to plug in the wire and the try me button, and then we can see this thing in action. I was 6 afraid of 7. Because 6'7". Great joke, Artem. I love it. Alright, so foot pad, jack, that in. And then it's on low. Shut the audio. The audio on this thing is loud. Techie speakers are insane. On this one too, you're supposed to put sandbags on it. I don't know. I never had any problems with this falling over when I forgot to use sandbags, so should be all right. Just step on its base anyways, just in case. But yeah. All right. And anything else going on in the chat? We got around 6-7 of the shelves up. Nice. How tall is Dolly? Would you say 6 to 7 feet? I would. He's around that. Way more than 6 though, closer to 7. All right, there we go. I'm just gonna step on the base in case I'm scared it's gonna fall over. Oh, I forgot to fix the neck thing here too. This little piece right here that just gets pulled back. But there we go. All right, here's Dolly. She is ready. Let's hear her. Insane animatronic. I love this thing. Hashtag AwesomeAlex67. Yeah, let's make that a trend. Just everyone hashtag that. Put in your videos, Instagram posts. I don't care. Put it everywhere. You want to blow up the yard? Can someone recap me on what has happened? I just unboxed animatronics. Very simple. I don't know what else to say. All right. So that's Dolly right here. I'm just going to push her back into place, and then I guess next up, I don't know what animatronics to do. I think we'll do another like vote. I'll show you around the room, and then I'll get you all to comment which one I should do. I'm just realizing too, I didn't put the Velcro on the base for Dolly. She's supposed to have like Velcro going all around there, but whatever. I couldn't care less at the moment. This one said Twisted Jack. Here, let me show you all around so you can see what we can do. Of course, we got Peekaboo, Henry, Reaper, Bluetooth Reaper, Bog Zombie, Jack Spades, Cerberus, the Hauntress, Death Throw, Electric Corpse, Jumpin' Spider, Wanda Webworth, Rowan Bear, Forgotten Toys, Twisted Jack, Fiddler Skeleton, Ground Farmer, Little Jack Carver, Pumpkin, Pumpkin Twins, Rusty, and Sin Scarecrow. And I'm just realizing that I've almost done all my major animatronics here. I think the last ones I have to do is just Jack Spades and Bog Zombie. And then the 2 clowns and the Bluetooth Reaper. Everything else here is like simple setups. Oh, and I'm just realizing my phone is about to die. A good thing I have my charger with me. Well, these live streams always just kill my battery so fast on my phone. All right, so there we go. I showed you around. Everyone comment. And after I plug in my phone right here, we can get a chat and see what is most requested by the viewers. All right, there we go. My phone will not die now. So let's see. I see Jack Spades, Rusty, Filler Skeletons, Jack of Spades. I see a couple Jack Spades now. Yeah, comment down below, everyone. What's your unbox? Tell me. Oh, I see Rusty, Wanda. Guess what percent your phone is at? I'd say 6-7. Wanda, Henry Hustle, Wanda, Rusty. I'd say a lot of different answers. 6-7%. I knew it. Good, everyone. Comment in the chat. What's your unbox? Oh, phone almost fell over. I see a Wanda. Rusty, Rusty, Rusty. Wanda. Jack. Wanda. Wanda. Jack. Oh, I think I've seen Jack and Wanda the most, I think. Stream for around 6-7 hours. I'm only going 3 to 4 hours today. Maybe I should just do 6-7 hours just for the memes. Alright, we're gonna do Jack Spades and Wanda next then. That's what I'm seeing. Oh, I'm just realizing on my phone now it finally says 6-7 likes. Hopefully it says that for all you watching the stream too. Rusty, Jack, Wanda. Yeah, I know one of you really wants to do Rusty, but I think we'll do Jack, Wanda, then Rusty. Let's do that. Jack, Wanda, Rusty. Sounds great. Alright. Where can I put down my computer? Oh, my stream says it's back down to 66 likes. What? Oh, Archer says 68 for you. Oh, that's weird. I think my stream is just like one number off. So it says 66 right now, so it should be back down to 67 for all of it, I think. Wait, how do you make Jack sit? Because I know he can sit or stand. It's pretty much just the way you set him up, because there's one setup you can do where he's sitting and then one where he stands up. I'm going to set him up standing up for today. Which, hopefully the stream looks good. The sun's really coming in the window there. Yeah, let's do it this way. Just a better lighting. So I don't have to be blinded by the lights like the weekend. Yeah, blow up there already has separate base, yeah. He does have the two different bases, and then when he stands up, he has the leg pulls too and stuff. Let's get this guy out, which this guy was such an unexpected purchase for me last year because I saw him online, I didn't end up getting him, but then of course I found him. It was when they got shipped in a bunch of the online only stuff because this guy of course was online only in Canada. And I was able to get him for only $150, which is a great deal for what he is. And Halloween, you love the channel at, I think you're talking about my channel. Oh, my channel too. Is there 6, 7 animatronics left? Around that many, I would say. What's this stream? It's saying 69 likes on my phone right now, so it must be 70. Oh, right over the 6, 7 range now. What is happening here, everyone? Alright, let's get a note right here, which this is a piece right here for if you haven't seen, like these right here is what goes down to connect to the feet. But when you stand, these just go down the legs, but of course has these on here. And right there is sort of like the hip connector. And yeah, we're gonna make this guy stand up like I did mention, of course. Next up in here, we've got him. Of course, you can see he's got the nice muscular build on him, which, like, they didn't mean to do it that way, but no, it's kind of funny to see. I like it. You can see he's got 2 different things on him. Of course, right here is a little mech to make his arm move around. Of course, the head right here turns side to side. I think he had some sort of other animation. Maybe that was it, just head and arm. Or no, his mouth, that was the other animation. Yeah, he's an awesome one. Honestly, this guy one of my favorite animatronics, I would have to say. Oh, you've been here for so long, you're forgetting how long it's really been. Yeah, 3.5 hours I've been live for. Yeah, I'm going to have to end this stream soon. I am not going to survive. And right here, we got this piece, this is the piece that if you have him sitting, you have this down, and then there's this little piece out here, which is for the legs to sort of like go down. But of course, we're not going to use it today, but that's that. Yeah, Artem, you've been here for pretty much all stream. I think haven't you been here for all stream? Or no, you joined a tiny bit late, but yeah, thanks to everyone who's been here for the whole stream. There's a couple of you out there. I'm surprised you're all staying. Do none of you really have something better to do on a Saturday morning? I guess not. I didn't have anything better to do on a Saturday morning. Ooh, I like the cup on this guy. He's got his like beverage in there. I don't know what he's drinking, but he likes it. Of course, there's like the ice cubes in there, which is cool. And there's a little cigar right there, which, yeah, I like that. And then, yeah, he's golden too. That's the thing about him. He's a golden skeleton. I'll blow up the already apologize for not being here for you, bud. Yeah, I do not accept their apology. Blow up there. You should have been here right at 8 a.m., which for you was probably 7 a.m., I assume. You should have been here right at that time. How could you not have been? Clothing right there, though. We got the tie clip. And then we got a skull right on here. Golden skull. I love that. What are all the animatronics you have done so far? You say them and all the ones you haven't done. It's going to be a lengthy list to go through. Let me look around and list them off. Of course, we have done Yoda, Pop-Up Girl, Skill Crane, Deathologist, Skull Post, Raven, Mr. Dark, Two-Faced Teddy, Hugs the Clown, Sword Swallower, Lantern Keeper, Drone Dolly. Right now we're doing Jack Spades, and then it's going to be too much to list of all the ones that I haven't done, but a lot. Oh, Artem, you work on a carnival concession stand for your carnival. That is awesome. And Blow Up the Yard said, am I sure again tomorrow? No, I'm not. That's just going to be too much. I'd rather sleep in tomorrow instead of waking up early like I did again today. Yeah. I'll probably have a new video out at least tomorrow, so I might have a premiere going sometime tomorrow. First here we have, I think that's a hip loop? Must be. Well, we got his little fancy hats right to there, which I am realizing the sword swall over there has got a similar head or hat shape. Not the exact same. Artem, you missed summer break already. I do too. Like, I've only been back in school for 4 days already, and I'm just burnt out already. Oh no, school's just so boring. Why does Landscape look so small compared to you? I don't know. Like, I'm 6 foot. He's supposed to be 6'8". I think he's a little bit smaller than 6'8", but I don't know. 4 days, you've almost been back for a month. Yeah, I don't know. Here in Canada, like, school, we don't go back until September. I'll Blow Up the Yard. Grade 12 is chill, though. Nah, grade 12 isn't chill. I expect to get good grades this year so I can actually get into, like, college or something. I don't know. Yeah. I just need a spare. I should have taken a spare. I don't know why I didn't. Whatever. Artem, you've only been back for 2 days. Yeah. I got leg pulls and a base though. I've never, but gotta kick the box out of the way. Now we can get him all set up right here. Which, what pulls went on first? I think it must have been C first. Which, why does this pull not want to go up? There it goes. And then we had the shoes that go on. And what do you all say in the chat? USA school ends at the start of June. I know, all of you in the US, school gets to end early. Whatever. I'd rather go back to school in September than August, so yeah. Ooh, Ghost the Host Haunts, hello, welcome. Art Skeleton, still keeping the 6-7 meme alive. Love to see it. Thanks for doing that. When can we expect the next haunt build video? I'll have another haunt build video out soon. I'll expect one out in a few days, maybe. Because I'm going to try and film one this weekend because I'm going to start getting the walls up. But I'm not sure if I'll have actually enough footage to do a full haunt build. Maybe I'll do a mini one, but I don't know. Soon I'll have one. Yeah, Eli, you've been here for the whole stream. Actually, that's a lie. I thought you left for 10 minutes at some point. But, yeah, you're pretty much melting. This is like a 4-hour haunt build. I guess, yeah, this is technically a haunt build because I'm building all these animatronics for the haunt. So, yeah, this is this week's haunt build video, so I hope you enjoy it. I think I've gotten 6-7 new animatronics this year. I think I have Blow Up the Yard. I'm pretty sure I got 6 to 7 new animatronics too, so yeah. 6-7 is just everywhere. It's a massive meme. And they said, how you know that? I know that you left during the stream because you left a chat saying that you left. Who am I building right now? This is, of course, Jack of Spades, one of my best animatronics, I would say. And next up here, or we have to put on the pants first, and then we're going to slide this down the pants. Which, let's do this. Which, what way does this go on? It must be this way, I think. I have no idea. I'm just going to take a chance, put the pants on this way. If I mess up, that'll be for later me to figure out how to fix it. And how many likes are we at on the stream? We're at about 71 likes, looks like. Yeah, so some of you really need to unlike the video so we can get back to 67 likes. You're all messing it up. Least favorite animatronic that I own. Like I mentioned earlier, I think I'm gonna have to say Rusty just he's so faulty. Then, like my Reaper guy too. Maybe I'll have to say him because he's just a cheaper pack one. He kind of sucks. He's like an older one, but I don't know. And blow up the yard. You're gonna head out. All right, then you just leave. It's annoying putting this guy together. Like trying to get these pieces down the pants because these are supposed to be like when you have him sitting, which you should only have to have him on like when he's actually sitting. I guess there is screws on here, like I could take those pieces out, but I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm pretty sure this time I'm gonna have him sin for my haunted house too, which I should have set him up sin, but I don't know, I might have sand too, I haven't decided yet. I just gotta straight up put legs down here. Ooh, and Ghost of the Host, Animatronics we got this year's Garden of the Gourds, Plague Doctor Raven, Guardian, Teddy, and you want Sinister Cerberus. Yeah, those are some good ones we got already. Garden of the Gourds, he's an awesome one. Teddy's cool, and then, yeah, Plague Doctor Raven, awesome. Yeah, Cerberus is strong, and those ones would be good too to get. And Fear Station, how long does my haunt run for? I only do my haunts for Halloween night, and usually it's just like when people start trick-or-treating, I open it, and then when people are gone, I close it. Honestly, I would run my haunt like open more often, but I don't know, it's just not worth it. Ooh, what's my most expensive prop? Most expensive, I think, is my 12-foot mummy, but other than him, it's either Skill Crane or my Bluetooth Guitar Reaper, which I paid $300 for each of those. And Dan should not have been $330. Yeah, that was a lot for Con Candy, Dan. But he was so cool one at least. Next up here, we can get this piece on. This little buff build right there. Ooh, favorite animatronic of the year. I think someone asked that earlier. It's hard to say, but you know, I think I'm gonna have to say the Home Depot Raven, best of the year. If you don't agree with that, then I don't know what's wrong with you. He's arguably the best one this year. He's just so awesome. Definitely best reskin of all time, at least. Ghost of the Host, why hating on 6'7"? It's the best meme ever. Alright, and now the arms on this guy, which probably going to be annoying with me again. It's always so complicated getting on these stupid arms. It's kind of got the arm going on here. There we go. Which this is the arm, of course, that it's the one holding the cards. That was what this arm is for. And the other arm is the drinking arm. Which there's where I put the arm, of course, down here. Which has got an interesting back. Like it's like this piece right here that connects to the wrist to move it. Very interesting, but I like it. 6'7" is so stupid. Don't say that, Ghost House. It's such a good meme. Love the animatronics. Second next to me. All right. All right. So getting this on. This arm's gonna be annoying right here, but we will figure it out somehow. What's the stream at? Ooh, 3 hours and 40 minutes. I might have to end the stream soon. Sorry to everyone. This might be the last animatronic, or maybe not. I might have time for one or two more after him. Yeah, fun doing this stream. I like doing this every year. The arm's just not gonna go through that way. Yeah, the foam piece just keeps falling off the end right here, which sucks. But oh yeah, that goes through better when I did it through that way. Nice. So that goes like that. Oh yeah, and there is a wire going through the arm right here. I forgot, but he does have like lights in the cigar which is cool. Actually makes it look like it's like burning or whatever. Oh, and I'm just realizing, stupid hole in here is supposed to come like inwards to him. So there we go. Now this is on right. All right, let's check back up on the chat again. Oh, and my computer's gonna die soon now. Still got some juice left. Or I said, don't end the stream. I'm gonna have to end it at some point. Can't stay here forever. For this piece, right here for his arm, which stupid clothing is coming off, but this piece right here is just like the little motor in here, which connects to is of course a little pin you have to undo. And this just slides on there. That just goes on like that. And there we go. His arm, which, look at that, fitted on there better. Which, almost getting it. Come on. They don't make the arms like wide enough on these animatronics. That's the big problem. How would I just do Twisted Jack? He's an easy one to end. Yeah, I could probably do him. Oh, will I do the Haunt Veils Miraxa displays? I want to do that. I think my idea for this year, which Blow Up the Arc suggested, is maybe doing like live stream form. Because I don't know, it just takes a lot to like film those videos, doing like a review for each one, and then like editing down the videos and everything. So I'll probably do that as like a live stream this year. I still need to figure out exactly if I will 100% be doing it or not, but expect an announcement in a week or two to see like what exactly my plan will be. Yeah, can I do Wanda? I know Wanda was one of the other ones people was suggesting, so I'm gonna have to do Wanda next. When is Gorgie Part 3 gonna come out? Maybe soon. It's been a couple years since the last Gorgie video, so I may have to get that in the works. Can we at least do a Lowe's Reaper? Maybe. Maybe I will. I honestly don't know. I still have like 20 minutes I can do stuff here. But, yeah. I'll see when I'm done this guy, like which one I'll do next. Maybe I'll do some smaller ones just to end off because they'll be quick to get out. And Home Depot, the flagship store. Yeah, I heard about that. That flagship store somewhere. Oh, I should get Twisted Grandma. I would like to get Twisted Grandma. I don't think I'm going to get any more Spirit Animatronics this year. Maybe even no more Animatronics here. I think the only other Animatronics to get this year are just ones I can find on clearance. Other than that, I think I'm like done by Animatronics for this year, to be honest with you. Where is the little Velcro piece for this guy? Oh, did it fall off? No, I'm supposed to have a Velcro piece somewhere on him. Yeah, I don't know where the Velcro is, but it's supposed to Velcro on in there. Lowe's Reaper. Yeah, I might do a Lowe's Reaper next. Maybe. Let's do a simple one. I like my Bluetooth Reaper too. He's a cooler, simpler one. I don't know. I'll have to see. Next up, though, we got his card hand, which I think it's supposed to reference on like a dead man's hand. I think. I don't know. I've never like played poker or any card games, so I couldn't tell you. But I think it was some sort of reference like that. All right. Next up here, we're going to put on his head, which of course also has this little piece right here. Which, what way is this supposed to go on? I think it's supposed to be this way. Pretty sure. Let's go put the wires down him too. When Nightmare to Reality Haunts said hi, welcome. And you should mention you don't know how to play chess. I don't think you need to mention that. No one's playing chess here, but okay. And why can't I do all the ones left? I would do the stream longer if I could, but I've got stuff to do here this afternoon, and then I've also got to go to lunch, so I just don't have the time to do this for longer, but I mean, if I could, I would. I'll say that. this guy up here. It's a little bit annoying trying to get this on, but I think there's like flat or this like latex neck piece in the way. There we go. Almost got it. Almost got it. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. I got it. I got it. Epic. Which ones have you not done? I'll show that in a minute. But probably some of the smaller ones to end off the stream with. Alright, but there we go. Let's go fix the pants down here. Of course, have little suspenders that go over his shoulders to hold them up. And just like that, got the one that goes on the side too. Those will connect down to the bottom. That's interesting with this guy. Like, how his clothing works is the pants like Velcro onto the shirt. It's kind of different. But yeah, that's a little bit tricky to get on there. I don't think I get it on perfectly now, but there's a couple of wires to connect on here too, it looks like. Just gotta get all those into place. And the wires come down from his head too, I've gotta connect. Where'd the one wire go up here in his head? Alright, what are y'all saying in chat though? Or nothing new in the chat. Alright, let's see. So connect these last few wires and then we can demo this guy off finally. I think there was supposed to be a sensor wire. Yeah, there is. I already connected that. I was wondering black wire. Oh, I found out where it goes. All right, and there we go. That's pretty much it. And Arkham Skeleton, everyone please make sure to like and subscribe. Yes, please do. We're at 77 likes, looks like. Wow. Stream's actually doing it really well. Alright, and this color right here, I don't want to fix it too much because it's very annoying to do. But I'll just knock on a little bit of it. Make it look at least somewhat nice. I'll have to mess around with them more when I actually get them set up. Well, I can actually put in place in the haunt here. Alright, but yeah, we can put that on there. This side can come on this side. And there we go. The setup is complete of the Jack of Spades. Ooh, BJ Hans, hi. You were here earlier, right? So now you're back again. Awesome to see ya. When the stream, we're getting so close to 4 hours. We're gonna have to end it soon, unfortunately, but go check this guy out and then I'll see what I want to do, but we are running out of time. Which does suck, but whatever. Ooh, can I do the Lowe's Reaper next? I might. Let's demo this guy off first, and then we'll decide what to do. I just did find where I put the stupid try me button. Or it's over on this side. Here we go. That's got the try me button, of course. Put that in. Where does that go? Of course, it goes on right there. I try this volume bit, and I think he should go already on trying me. There he is. He should go trying me now. So let's see him. Of course, has a few different animations, some light features. An awesome one. I'll just center in the frame a bit better. There we go. Now you can see him better. So let's see him. Wait. I don't think the try me buttons work on this guy. See if I can do him on demo mode.
Welcome to my gate, mortal. I'm the dealer who always knows when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em. My bony fingers have dealt with the best and the worst. So you think you got what it takes to outsmart me? Then take a seat, and let's see what you're made of.
Yeah, there he is. That's awesome. For some reason, like, the Tribe thing in the back, it, like, doesn't want to go in properly. So, I don't know, something wrong with that. That's random. But, of course, this guy right here is an awesome one. He's got the arm right there, lifts up to his mouth. I love that. I like how it like turns towards the glass when he does that. And then sound effects, everything, they really programmed this guy well. And yeah, he has the light up features like there, and then the eyes, of course, and then yeah, he's got the head turn animation, the mouth right there. Tons of stuff going on with this guy. He's awesome. But yeah, there, of course, Jack Spades, honestly one of my favorite animatronics. I love this guy, and happy I was able to find him. Because it was kind of like an unexpected purchase for me. All right, though, let's get this guy put back away, and I'll see how much time we're at and how much longer I'm actually gonna go for, because I'm probably nearing the end of this stream now. All right, there we go. We've got him put away. All right. The voice alone told me it was SBI. Yeah, I don't know. It does sound a little bit like it could be SBI voice, but I don't know. Okay, we're almost at 4 hours. We're at noon here where I am. Alec, hello, welcome. Lowe's Reaper. Yeah, that's for Lowe's Reaper. Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I know out of all my animatronics, Lowe's Reaper would be one of the easiest to set up. But let's see it. I'm just thinking right now. I think it might just be time to end the stream though, unfortunately. I went for quite a while though. This is my longest stream ever. Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna be unboxing anything else more. I think I'm just gonna end it here for the stream, of course. You know, it's just, yeah, getting later. I kind of want to eat something here, and then, yeah, I'm just gonna box the rest of these off camera so I can do the big video soon. Where, of course, for that video, it's gonna be like my collection tour and everything. Yeah, here, let me just do one more pan around the room for you before I leave you. See all of what we have accomplished today. Tons of animatronics out. Looks great in here. I think lots of the other stuff I have right here is going to be like smaller ones to set up, like most of these things are smaller things, some of these, so yeah, not too much more work for me to do off camera here, but yeah, I think that's going to finish it. Cute Lowe's Reaper unboxing video. I don't think I will. Yeah, nice talk to you, and nice talk to all of you too. Eli, bye. Do another stream maybe tomorrow. I don't think I will tomorrow. It would just be a lot. But yeah, with all said, that of course is it for today's video or today's stream. Hopefully you all did enjoy. Thanks to some of you who stuck around the whole stream, and then all of you who have watched. I think at one point we were up to like 50 some viewers, so pretty successful stream. Anyways, we'll see you next time. I'm gonna try and do some weekly streams soon. I may be doing some like Hauntle and stuff, but yeah, of course is it. I'll see y'all next time. Make sure to like and subscribe, of course, and yeah. Goodbye, everyone.